Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Put an A in the chat if y'all can hear me. Because I want to make sure y'all can hear me before I get started. Want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Put an A in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Hey, Roz. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Deborah. Much love, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? So I got this thing set, subscribers only. 2 months at least. You have to be subscribed for 2 months to try to weed out these trolls. Cause I see that, certain people playing with people's family members because they are immature. Okay? They're immature. So I want to keep that out of our chat. So if y'all see any troll just so happens to slither their way in here still, snipe them in the dough. Okay? Snipe their asses in the dough. Okay? No timing out. Hide their asses. Chop their head off in the door. Okay? Thank y'all. So I wasn't planning on going live tonight. But I caught a little bit of a live that was done and I was brought up. So I am going to respond. It be the lies for me, y'all. It be the motherfucking lies for me. Hey, Miss T. Now this fucking bitch, this cokehead bitch, sat over there and lied and said she never said anything about me being gutless or not having no gut or whatever. And it's like every time she say these things and I respond, she try to say she didn't say it. And then I'll be able to sit here and show her where she said it. And it'd be like, I mean, all you do is lie. It's like all she do is fucking lie. Like every time you turn around, she's saying she didn't say this, she didn't say that, and then when you play it back for her or you give her the timestamp, it's like, oh, but if I did say it or whatever, no, bitch, you said it. That's why you got the response that you got because of what the fuck came out of your mouth. You were on your panel. You had Rocket and John Frank on the panel with you. Y'all was talking about soap suds and how they wash their dicks or whatever the fuck they was talking about, the balls or whatever, smelling how it smell. And then you said what the fuck you said. And because you said something about my gut, then I spoke on or I let you hear yourself speak on your gut. Okay? That's it, that's all. You can't get mad at how I respond when you said something first. Now you want to go all into this whole spiel about I came out here and vlogged about my partial hysterectomy. Yes, I did for educational purposes. I surely did. My intention was to put it on a whole nother channel. However, because another YouTuber had already came out here and spoke on it, I went ahead on it, vlogged about it on my own channel. But I was intending on doing a whole nother channel about women's health and things like that, about women things, and I was going to vlog about it on that channel. However, somebody else that I confided in brought it up, and so I went ahead on it. I was like, what the hell? I might as well go ahead and post it over here on this channel, which wasn't this channel, it was one of my other channels. But either way, bitch, you spoke on it in a negative way. So I let you know the only thing that was removed out of my body was my uterus, which means I can't have children no more. But guess what? I already had all the children I wanted to have. Okay? I already have the family that I wanted. I have my 3 kids and I have my 3 grandkids. You have none. So when you want to speak about somebody's gut, bitch, You don't got no kids. And then you want to sit here and say, because I played that audio, that put your business out here. Nobody knew about it. Girl, everybody knew about it because you told about it. And other people have addressed you about you not being able to have no kids. The whole purpose of you saying what you said to me on the phone was because people was live talking about the fact that you can't have kids, bitch. So stop lying. Stop trying to play victim. You ain't no victim of nothing. Only thing you're a victim of is that shit you be putting up your nose that got you laid out looking like you looking on this damn picture. Throw the fuck out. Throw the fuck up. Coked the fuck up. We're going to be selling these shirts, y'all. We're going to be selling the Say No to Coke shirts. God damn it. Say No to Coke shirts. If you want to get a shirt, let me know. Let me know if you want one of those shirts, because they are definitely for sale. They are definitely for sale. Hello, everybody in the chat. Much love, much love, much love. They are definitely for sale. Shout out to the individual who was creative enough to create that mug for me. So you want to get mad when you sitting over there on a panel making jokes about my gut. Keep in mind, and I don't have no. I came out here and showed my whole fucking health portal. Okay? I showed my health portal. I showed every test I had. I showed every result I had. Ma'am, can you say the same? No, you can't. You came out here talking about surgeries that you never had, surgeries that don't even exist and shit. Begging for money, scamming. Remember? Anytime I said I had to have a surgery, I had the surgery. Anytime I said I had to be in a hospital or anything like that, I really was. And I didn't need no help for anything that I needed to have done. I have insurance. I ain't needed no help with no ride from no hospital. You know all the lies you come up with? You say you done had 4 or 5 miscarriages. How do you not know how many you had? And then the crazy part is when somebody asked you about the D&C, you didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. So that means you got 4 or 5 dead ass fetuses in your fucking stomach, bitch. You got 4 or 5 decaying ass fetuses in your belly, but you want to say somebody gutless or somebody gut was fucked up? No, bitch, your shit fucked up. You mean to tell me you never had a D&C, but you had 4 or 5 miscarriages? Come on now, make that make sense. I'll wait. Because remember when you lied and said you was in Texas? Remember? You lied and said you went to see MC and you had MC lying for your ass, knowing damn well you didn't drive to no Texas, you ain't go to no Texas, you was a whole fucking liar. Remember, I went to Texas looking for your bitch ass. Remember how you ducked and hid? But before you went to Texas, you said that I was going to feel you. That sounded like you wanted to put hands on me. So I jumped in my car and I drove to Texas. Now, you say you went to Texas because you was about to pull up on Boss Lady. Boss Lady jumped in her car and said, hey, where you at? Let's get it. We didn't hear from you no more. Then next thing you want to come out here and tell the people was you was pregnant. Remember? So don't act like when Too Blessed and the ladies over there got on that panel, that was the first time of them hearing or the community hearing anything about you supposed to have been pregnant, because you came out there and said you was pregnant then, remember? And then suddenly this baby disappeared But you never went and got a D&C. Remember? When somebody asked you about a D&C, you didn't know what the fuck that was because you was fucking lying, bitch. Now, say I lie. Show a record of you having a D&C done. Show your portal. Go show your health portal. Your medical portal. You still in the same city you've been in your whole life. It ain't hard for you to pull up those records, girl. It ain't hard for you to go to the hospital and get your record. Remember when I said I had a anxiety attack on my after my live and motherfuckers challenged me? What did I do? I went live and I drove to the hospital and I got my medical record and I showed that bitch. Now, I bet you won't. You can't show proof that you had any miscarriage because you ain't had no fucking miscarriage. You nasty ass lying ass bitch. Period, point blank. You a fucking lie. You didn't even know what a D&C was. You didn't even know what that was. You lied. I done had 4 or 5 miscarriages. 4 or 5? You don't even know how many? You don't even know how many, bitch? But you want to talk about somebody else? I've had my children. I've had my heirs. We need to see receipts on that. She got receipts on everything else. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, lying ass, scallywag ass, bomb ass, cokehead ass thought. She ain't got no receipt because she's lying. The bitch ain't never had no miscarriage. The bitch ain't never been pregnant. Period, point blank. She can't even tell you what the fuck they had to do to clean that shit out. She couldn't even tell you. She probably have to go and Google it. She's a fucking liar. She's a fucking liar. Period, point blank. How many weeks were you? How many weeks were you, Bam, on each of those 4 miscarriages that you had? How many months were you? Was it an embryo or fetus? You don't know because you're lying. Where your paperwork at? Where your discharge paperwork from the hospital, bitch? You're a fucking lie. But you want people to feel some kind of way for you, some kind of compassion for you, or like you're a victim. And they're going to say, I recorded you when we were friends. Bullshit. When I recorded that phone call, that was when it was a few days after I had just went off on you because I loaned you money and you swore on your dead mama that you was going to pay it back to me the next day. And then you didn't pay it back. And then you didn't respond to me or nothing when I was reaching out to you. And then I went off on your motherfucking ass, remember? And then a few days later, I found out about the Miss Terry thing, and I went off on Faith. And then you asked me to call you, remember? And I called you. In that conversation, you're going to hear, if I would have played the whole thing, where you asked me, can you lock my number in? Because that was the first time you saw that number before. That's the first time I ever called you from that number. We weren't friends. We just got through having that conversation about the Miss Terry, Mama Terry money situation. I only played the little part that I played for a reason. You said something about my gut, so I let you hear yourself speak on your own fucked up ass gut, bitch. Ain't shit wrong with my guts. Yes, I had my uterus removed. There was nothing wrong with it. I just had really bad menstrual cycles. But remember, I showed my portal and it told you why the fuck I had the partial hysterectomy. I had a few choices. I chose to have that done. Because one of the side effects was no more periods at all. I'm like, oh, I won't even have to have these motherfuckers no more. Okay, let's do that one. It wasn't because my uterus didn't work no more or none of that shit. I'd already had all the kids I wanted to have. I didn't want no more kids. Fuck you mean? I'm a whole grandma now. So your information is all the way wrong. And I've shown my portal and I can show it again at any time. Ain't nothing I got to be ashamed of on my shit, bitch. I bet you won't. I bet you won't open up any medical. You probably don't even have one because I'm pretty sure you don't even have no insurance. You don't work. You probably got Medicaid, if that. You probably don't even know what a gynecologist is, bitch. You probably wouldn't even know what a pap smear is, bitch. Four or five. Who the fuck? She said she has had 4 or 5 miscarriages. How do you not know how many? You lost 4 or 5 babies? Okay, were they fetuses? Were they embryos? How many weeks were you on each one? Because if you had that happen to you, you would know that. But you don't. You got to go over there and make some shit up. Now you got to go over there and figure some shit out. You got to go over there and research before you come back out here speaking on that. You should have discharge papers. And even if you don't have the discharge papers, you can go back to them same hospitals and get a copy of your records for free. For free. Rocket, what you talking about? No, but I will, since all of a sudden you want to talk big shit. Who talking big shit? What I miss? Oh, that wasn't for me. Okay. So yeah, put your medical records where your mouth is, bitch. I believe you're lying about that too. Just like you lied about getting your lungs scraped or your heart or whatever the fuck they had to go in and scrape to find out why all the fluid was built up or stuck on your lungs and stuck on your heart. I believe that was a lie. We all do. And I believe this 4 to 5 miscarriages that you had was a lie too. I believe that was a lie too. What part of the hospital did they have you in when you went for your miscarriage? Bam. Because I don't know if y'all remember, I was on vacation a few years ago. Me and James was on vacation. You know, during the time when we was courting, we had just started dating a little bit. We was on vacation one time, and my daughter had a miscarriage, and I was live while driving, rushing back to Louisiana, rushing back and going to the hospital. I walked into the hospital, walked into labor and delivery, went into my daughter's room. Remember? While on live. She had to have a DNC. You know, the thing that I was just talking about, Bam, that you don't know nothing about. You don't even know what it is. And when she left there, she had discharge paperwork. She had prescriptions, all of that good shit. All of that shit. Proof of what happened. It became a part of her medical record. So where are yours? Where yours at, girl? 4 or 5 is what you said. Well, your proof. I don't believe you. Nobody believes you. You a whole fucking liar. You sat up there saying you was pregnant because you heard boss lady say she was pregnant. Period, point blank. Where your receipt? You don't have one. You don't have any. You don't have none. I got these Say No to Coke t-shirts that are for sale, y'all. If you are seriously interested in one of the Say No to Coke t-shirts, hit me up. And I'll tell you how you can get one. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love, much love. Now, she said in her live today that I lied about her saying any statement about me not having no gut or whatever. Nobody not having no gut in her live. That's what she said, right? So we're going to take a field trip. Y'all know we like to take field trips around here. We like to take field trips around here. And we're going to all go and hear it with our own ears because the cokehead thought must have forgot she said it. Like she always forget the stuff that she come out here and say and then get mad at how people respond. So we're going to take a little field trip. Hold on. I'm going to ask everybody that has the ability to share this live on your community wall. Just so that, in case somebody missed it. Now, keep in mind, I wasn't even planning on going live tonight. I really wasn't. But, since the bitch got on here lying again, then I'm live now. And I heard about this list. I was like, what? Oh, there's a list of people? Okay. A list of people that she don't want to fuck with no more. We don't want to fuck with you no more, okay? And the crazy part is everybody on that list, you don't ask to borrow money from. And at some point, you didn't give them their fucking money back, bitch. That's sad. You need to get off your lazy, sorry ass and get a job. Your lazy, trifling, sorry ass and get a motherfucking job. All right, so let me give y'all the link. I'm going to put the link in here and we're going to all go to a certain timestamp when it was said. And it was definitely talking about me. And the other two individuals on the panel did not respond. And the other two individuals on the panel was Rocket and John Frank. They were on the panel. It was on her part 2 of her live from last night. And it was at 25 minutes. Right around that time frame is when she said it. So I am going to, I'm not asking nobody to go over there and write no bad comment or nothing like that. Just go over there and listen to that part. If you didn't hear it already, I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Okay, Rocket, are you talking to me? Oh, wait, it's like you, ma'am, and LTG. So, okay, I guess he's talking to somebody else in the chat. Okay, I'm going to put the link in here. And it's at 25 minutes, y'all. So y'all put y'all however y'all getting over there, whatever way y'all traveling, in the chat. It's only like less than 30 seconds and y'all will hear it. If you go to 25 minutes, you might have to back up just a few seconds. Okay. A few seconds pat behind that, but it's around 25 minutes is when she's gonna say it, around that time. And she's gonna call herself making a joke about me not having a gut or whatever, because apparently she don't know anything about the female anatomy. Okay, I had a partial hysterectomy. What I had removed was my uterus. The only thing the uterus is good for is, when you're pregnant, that's where your baby is carried or whatever, your womb or whatever, and all that stuff. That's all it's for. Okay, so obviously, bitch, you got an issue with yours because you said you can't carry a baby. Every baby you have die, and I guess stay in your body because you don't go and get a D&C done, which don't even make no sense because it could kill you, you dumb lying bitch. But you want to talk about my womb when I have had my children, all the kids that I planned on having. I'm 43 years old. I'm a grandmother now, but you don't have any. So you want to talk about a womb? Your shit polluted. Your shit is polluted because You said you had 4 to 5 miscarriages and you've never had a D&C. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? You had 4 to 5 miscarriages, meaning a life was inside of you that died, and you did not have it removed, and all that tissue and all that. Girl, bye. All right, everybody, put your traveling method in the chat. If you're gonna walk over there, dance over there, skip over there, ride a car, ride a bus, whatever, ride an airplane, helicopter, whatever it is you're gonna be traveling in, put that in the chat, and then we're gonna go listen to 25 minutes or right around 25 minutes what this thought said. I'm actually gonna swim over there. Okay. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna put the link back in here one more time. And I'm going to, let me go to this channel so I can pin it. So everybody can get to it. Because I want y'all to hear it. She said, unfortunately, Miss Mama Cynthia, there's some people that don't have no guts. And then she said some other little shit, and then she said, she said, I'm sorry. She said, no, I'm not. So, unfortunately, there's some bitches with polluted ass motherfucking wombs that should have been a man because they can't have no baby. How about that? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Now, the audio that I played from that phone conversation, if you want to come out here and have people feeling so bad for you because I should have said what I said, then you shouldn't have said what the fuck you said, bitch. You don't get to tell me how to respond. I wasn't bothering you. I wasn't thinking about you. And you said what you said. Now, hold on, y'all. Did y'all hear it? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is there anybody else in the community that y'all think she was talking about that was not me when she made that statement? Is there anybody else that she could have been talking about? Because keep in mind, she went live on me. When she went live last night, it was on me. Okay. So if there was somebody else that y'all think she was talking about, put it in the chat now so we can talk about it. Because she seems to think it's okay to speak about another woman's gut, stomach, whatever. But then when somebody shoot her back and let her hear her own words about her own fucked up ass shit, then it's a problem. Now, you want everybody to feel some kind of way, some kind of sympathy, empathy, whatever, because you say you had all these miscarriages. Come out here and show us that you really did. Because I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. I don't believe you had one, let alone 4 or 5. How do you not know the exact amount? How do you not know how many times you went through that? Because that don't even make no damn sense. And if you went through it, how do you not know the procedure of what you have to go through after you have a miscarriage? How do you not know it? Because everybody that I know that ever had a miscarriage, they know the procedure that they had to go through. Whether it was a miscarriage or a stillborn, they know the whole process. Regardless, the baby and everything surrounding that baby, the placenta, all that shit got to come out, honey. And it don't just fall out on its own. Your ass could die having that shit in you. So again, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. You spoke on my gut, so I spoke on I let you speak on yours. I let you hear what you said. Period, point blank. Doctor told you can't never have a baby. You're gonna always lose it. What did they say was the reason? What did they say was the reason? Because what's wrong with what? Oh, do tell. You told that much? You want to call somebody's gut something wrong with my gut? Then you got up there and said today, oh, I didn't say that. I said you was hollow. No, that wasn't your word. Now, maybe you said that somewhere in your life too. That might have came out your mouth too. But the specific thing that I was responding to was what everybody just went and heard. And what did y'all hear her say? I'm gonna drop the link if anybody want to come up. And y'all tell us, what did y'all hear in that little clip at 25 minutes? Or it was either right at 25 minutes, might have been a few seconds before. There were 2 people on the panel with her when she said it, and they didn't respond to it. And they were on mute, so I would have heard if they responded, but they didn't respond to it. She's the only one that said it. Then she came back and said, I'm sorry. Then she said, sorry, not sorry, or some shit like that. So she realized that she said some fucked up ass shit. And then it was just like, fuck her. So I'm going to say some fucked up ass shit and be like, fuck her. Damn, a lot of people I don't have a problem with are being with each other. I can't even go in chats. Guess I'll stay off YouTube for a month till everybody friends again. Hey, love. Oh, beefing with each other. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not the one that said if you come over here, don't come back over there. That's what she said. I didn't say that. So y'all gotta work that out with her or whatever. Y'all gotta work that one out with her. I haven't made any statements like that. Now, what was I gonna get into? I put the link in the chat. Let me pin it real quick. That's only if anybody want to come up here. And no, bitch, I ain't never needed no fucking panel for shit. Okay? Never. I ain't never need no panel to handle anybody in these motherfucking YouTube streets. Period. So you can miss me with that bullshit. Never have I needed a panel to speak on anybody or to speak my mind about anything with anybody or anything going on in these YouTube streets. Never. So I don't know who that was to, but a damn sure went to me. Now, I was also told, because I didn't hear the whole live, I heard little bits and pieces of it, but I was told that you also said in that live or in the part one, because you had two parts or whatever, I was told that you said, I'm going to see you. I found that rather hilarious. I literally bust out laughing when I heard that part because there were two opportunities so far. There have been two opportunities for you to see me. And both times you ducked, you dodged, and you hid. Okay? Let me say that again. Both times that you had an opportunity to see me, you ducked, you dodged, and you hid. You said I was going to be lifeless and you're going to see me. So that means you're saying that you are going to kill me. Anytime you say, I'm going to be lifeless and I'm going to see you, that sounds like a death threat. So I said, get here. Get here, Bam. You're the one with no job, no responsibilities. Get here and go live when you get to Leesville. Any place in this city, I will meet you. Type it in your GPS on your phone and get here. I can tell you already how many hours it takes to get here from Jacksonville, Florida, because I take that trip on a regular. I can tell you how many miles it is and how many hours it is. Now, the first time you said some fucked up shit, remember you was talking about you was going to do something to my sister because she live in Jacksonville? When I got to Jacksonville, because I flew the fuck out, remember? Before I even let my sister know I had touched ground, I sat in that airport. And there are people in this chat right now who was there in my chat while I sat in that airport for a whole hour calling out you. I was in your city, ma'am. In the airport. So I clearly just got off the plane. I clearly didn't have no weapons or anything like that. I sat there before I ever even let my sister know I was there. And I said, bam, I'm at the airport. I'm at Jack's airport. Come holler at me. Put an 8 in the chat if you were in my chat that day when I was in Jacksonville, Florida, when I had just stepped off the plane. And I said to Bam, I'm in Jacksonville. I'm at the airport. Come holler at me. Put an 8 in the chat if you was in that chat. Because I remember Logic was in my chat telling me, don't do it, don't do it. I remember that like it was yesterday, girl. It was a little bit, few days or about a week or so before Christmas. And I sat there for a whole hour, stayed on live. I showed you what terminal I was sitting at, what gate, whatever the fuck that shit was called. I showed it. What restaurants or whatever was close by me, all of that. What I had on, you saw all of that. And what did you do, Bam? You ducked and dodged. Then a few days later, you went live. I came in your chat. I said I'm in Jacksonville. You blocked me. And then you said pull up, but you didn't drop a location. Do you remember that? I didn't have your address then. You blocked me and said pull up. And I'm like, drop a location. So I went on my community wall and said, bam, I added you, drop a location and I'm coming. Do you remember that, ma'am? Then after that, your ass didn't go live no more until after I got back home. You ducked, you dodged, and you hid the same way you did, and not trying to bring them up because I know y'all cool now. When Carla and Quee and what's the other lady, Mixbone or whatever, when they went to Jacksonville, you ducked, you dodged, and you fucking hid. And you even lied then and said, oh, I don't even live with my daddy no more. I got my own apartment. I was at my own place. You straight lie, bitch. You straight lie. You ain't nothing but a coward ass bitch. But you gonna say in your live yesterday, because you had a few people on your panel and a few people in your chat gassing you up, that I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna be lifeless. Get here, bitch. Get here. Get here. Please do. Because that wasn't the first time that you had an opportunity to see me. And that was when you was making threats to my sister. You weren't even making a threat to me. You called yourself gonna threaten my sister. The second time, you said I was gonna feel you, remember? You said you was on your way to Texas, remember? You showed a little community wall post with I don't know what the fuck it was, a gas station or whatever. What did I do? I jumped in my car and I went to Texas. I said, name your place, ma'am. Now we had a place that neither one of us live at. Name a restaurant, I'll be there. Tell me where you at. I stayed in Texas all day. You didn't go live. You didn't do no community post, and you ain't named no place, bitch. You ducked, you dodged, and you hid. Now, I truly believe you didn't even go to Texas, but you got MC lying for you. I said, show us at least a picture of y'all together in Texas. You couldn't, and she hasn't. So I don't even believe you ever went to Texas. I believe that was a whole lie. But let's talk about the lie that you came back and said. You said you didn't drop no location or nothing because you was pregnant. That's what you said. So again, where's this paperwork? Where's your proof that you had a miscarriage, bitch? Because you came out on YouTube and told everybody you was pregnant. Remember? Remember? What a baby. Or lack thereof. Where's the proof? Oh, Sakina, I don't think. Oh no, I think she said you got a pass. You got a pass. You the only person she said has a pass. That you could be over here while we're talking about her, and you could be over there while she's talking about us. She said you got a pass. My bad. And I want you to get the boot. I did hear that part. I heard her say Sakina got a pass. But anyway, I hope you get to feeling better, girl. I know that's right. She pulled. Oh yes, baby. She said I'm going to be lifeless and that I'm going to see her. So I say, get here, you cokehead bitch. Get here. Now, that was a whole third time there was an opportunity for you to see me. But I wasn't in Jacksonville. I was in Georgia then. Remember I told you I'm coming close? I'm gonna be close to you. It ain't gonna be nothing. I said I'm finna drive. Shit. How many hours did I have to drive to go to Georgia? I'm trying to remember. I said I'm finna drive a lot of miles. You could drive them little 3.5 hours to get from Jacksonville to Georgia, girl. Cause you was talking shit about me and my sister. I said I'm finna be with my sister. Let's get it. I see you didn't bring your ass to Georgia either, did you? And this was just last year. Oh, no, I didn't drive. I flew to Georgia. when I went Okay, Kels, if you want to come back up because the thing froze up. If you want to come back up, Kels, because it froze up. So she said I was gonna be lifeless. She said I was gonna be lifeless, and she said I was gonna see her. Now, like I said, the first time she said I was gonna feel her, and I told you I went straight to where she said she was gonna be at, and I asked her for any restaurant. I said I'll take you to lunch. I'll pay for lunch, and she never, ever, ever went live again while she allegedly was in Texas. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay, good. It's in and out. If you wanted to try to come back up, you can. Kels, I had to. We're grown, period. Sakina is a YouTube free agent. I'm going to go where I want. If I wasn't good at listening to my parents, then YouTube ain't changing that. I'm 49 years old. I know that's right. Now, let's get into this audio that I played. That's all right. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm just gonna finish this up with my phone because my laptop is acting goofy. Um so if you want to try to come back up, it'll work this time because I'm doing it from the phone. It's just my laptop, this particular laptop is crazy. Be doing whatever the hell it wanna do. But so I was gonna play that audio that I played last night, which again I didn't even play the whole phone conversation, which is a lot of minutes long. I just played a little bit, a little snippet of it. So I see there are some people who have decided that they're not going to be back over here, which is all well and good. I could care less, like I said, and I have been saying for the longest. I don't need nobody's pop out chat. You know what I'm saying? It's the YouTube shuffle. People shuffle, they move around, but they still gonna be watching in the bushes. So either way, I get the view. Okay. So I don't give a fuck if they here or not. Um, if I see people talking shit, I just might respond to it when at my own discretion. Okay. Hey
Hey,
Kels.
lovely. Hey, girl. Hey, everybody. What the fuck
How
is
you
going
doing,
on?
girl? Huh?
I said I'm doing good. I was just on some grown up time or whatever. But what's going on now?
Girl, apparently this girl called herself threatening me last night. She said I was gonna be lifeless and I'm gonna see her. So I'm ready for her to get here at this point.
But
Now, this the
wait.
second time she done said some fuck shit. She a few years ago she told me I was gonna feel her. And she said
Mm,
she was on her way to Texas, or she was in Texas. So I jumped in my car and I
I
went to
remember
Texas, and the
that.
bitch
I
ducked and
remember
dodged, and
that.
I didn't hear from her no more.
I remember
Before
that.
that, a few years before that, she said my sister was gonna she was gonna touch on my sister, right? My
Oh no,
sister's in
not
Jacksonville, like she's in
not the
Jacksonville. So what did
family
I do?
members.
I flew the fuck out. And I pulled up into the fucking
Wait,
airport,
wait,
got
wait,
off
wait,
the fucking
wait.
plane, and told her I'm here. I'm at uh Jack's airport, the big airport in Jacksonville. Show her where I was at. Show her the terminal gate, whatever the fuck I was sitting at. Show her what I had on, and the bitch didn't come. I waited for a whole hour. She didn't
So
show up.
wait. I didn't. The other
So
one I remember, but
you
the
weren't around. You weren't on this side then,
so the yeah, so the threatening of the sister. What made her want to threaten your family
because she knew
members?
my sister lived in Jacksonville. So she was driving around talking about is because is this where your sister stay at? I know she stays somewhere, or does she stay on this side of town or some shit like that or whatever, talking shit, putting little houses and cars in the chat. Um, like she gonna
But
drive by
wait,
my sister's house or some
okay.
shit.
So I'm
And I'm
confused
like,
because
first of all, my sister got 7 kids. My sister ain't finna let nobody harm, hurt, or threaten anything in that house. My
well,
sister will
wait,
put so
I'm
many
so
fucking
confused. She was driving around looking for your sister, but when somebody showed
driving
it to
around
her,
talking about she was finna
but,
like she
but
was
when
gonna pull up on
somebody
my sister.
but when somebody showed it to her house, she wouldn't come out. Oh no, she was down the street, or she had got a hotel by somebody, or something
From what
like
I
that was
heard
going
recently
on.
is that somebody else paid for her a fucking hotel room while she was lying. She came back. Okay, when the people that pulled up at her house, when they finally left Florida, she came out here talking about she had her own place and that's what she was at and blah blah blah. But as of recently this year, we found out that the bitch bombed and begged for money for a hotel room while she was ducking and hiding. But I don't know what's all the way true or what's not. But all I know is the bitch ain't never moved out of Sugar Pop's apartment. So that was a whole lie.
Well, no, because didn't they get approved for a
Well,
new house and
girl.
that's they slept in it or whatever?
Well, I don't know how you get approved for a house and you sleep in it and then you still not in it 3 months later. So what happened? She dropped down. I don't know how that happens because um I don't know. Maybe that's a Florida. It ain't even a Florida thing because my sister lived there, and anytime that she prepared to move from one place to another, and she got approved for a place, and she turned electricity and water and all that stuff on her name, and she moved in, and she was there. So I don't understand why this scallywag ass cokehead ass dope fiend is still in her sugar pop's house. I don't understand that. But my thing is at this point, and I don't need nobody telling me I'm wrong, whatever. Oh, just she's young and this is and that. When the bitch said I was gonna be lifeless, I took that as a threat. So now I'm just waiting on her to get here and make due to that threat. I don't want to hear nothing else that she gotta say. I just want her to get here at this point because she
Okay,
said it. You know what I'm saying?
okay. But LTG, she say a lot of stuff that don't mean it's gonna happen. So we gotta
But
just
when
keep
she
this
fixed her mouth
all.
to say I'm gonna be lifeless and I'm going to see her, then I need her to make due to that promise. We know she
So
good about
so
crossing her fingers and promising things. You know what I'm saying? We already know that. She good
yeah,
about
with
lying
them faded
with the
faded ass
most
fake gold ass
funky
rings
ass
on.
fingers.
Okay, fake
Oh
gold
yeah, she
rings.
said I was gonna be lifeless last night.
So now it's
So
murder.
so I'm waiting on her to get here and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Now,
Lord,
again, if
why did
y'all
I
listen
even
to the
wake up?
audio, what do y'all hear her saying? She's saying that she had all these miscarriages and she confided in them and they brought it out to YouTube. So, how is you going to turn around and say, I brought it out to YouTube if you already accused them of bringing it on YouTube?
Well,
Like, let's listen to the audio again.
she told me about a pregnancy too that just recently when we was talking. So,
Another pregnancy?
yeah,
Uh, like, is she still pregnant or did she lose this one too?
girl, I don't know because she was saying
Are you
I
serious?
I'm just saying, I would just come out and lie about no
When you
shit.
say
Yeah,
recently, are you talking about this year since we all been hanging out and stuff?
yeah.
So she's supposed to be pregnant now.
I don't know about now, but when we was talking, she said that she was pregnant and the baby was keeping her asleep and stuff. And then next thing I know, she was talking about some shooters or something you could drink. And I was like, well, damn, you drinking the shooters with the pregnancy or whatever? I didn't know. But you know me, I don't really be asking no questions because I really, you know, Hey, whatever people
Hold
want to do.
up. You mean to tell me that this year, in the last few months, was it before
Yeah,
or after the view?
during the view.
Well, during the view. Okay, so during the view, so that's in the last 3 months. You mean to tell me this woman told you she was pregnant
Yes.
and the baby was keeping her up?
Well, yeah, it was keeping her up, was keeping her not feeling good, the whole nine. And I said, oh, well, don't tell people on YouTube until you get through your first trimester because, you don't want to tell that. I mean, that's just how I was raised. You don't tell people because you could have a miscarriage, you could have anything. And she was like, no, I'm not. And then I was like, and then the next thing I know, she was talking about some shooters. She was drinking some alcoholic beverages. So I was just like taken aback and was like, okay, well, I didn't drink shooters when I was pregnant, but I don't know. Maybe that's something new they're doing now. I don't know.
Oh my God. So I can't help
I'm
but
just
wonder, was
saying.
that going to be a scam? Was that going to be a whole nother scam? So she told me she got a new house and she moved in or she spent the night or whatever. And she
Well, I
told you
just
she was
text you.
pregnant.
I just text you something about that. You need to look at your text.
I can't. Oh, cause I'm on the phone. I can't go look at it. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can look at it and come right back. Hold on, y'all.
Cause I figure since we just, you know, just, making up stuff, I'm just gonna go on and keep it real. I don't know, but yeah, I,
Oh my. So she I can't with this motherfucking bitch. Okay. So she's supposed to be pregnant. she supposed again. She I can't. I cannot. This motherfucker right here. So she have individual conversations with individual people and she tell individual people different things so she can set herself up for a scam at some point, right? Can y'all hear me?
oh, I'm sorry, I have my mute on.
I'm just like
No, okay,
that's a whole
so
body
let
blow
me
right
just
there.
because I want to just clarify. So it was during the view time, and she said that she was pregnant and um that that's why she had been sleeping a lot, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, okay, well, don't tell nobody till after the first trimester, because that's how I was raised. You just because you never know what could happen, after the first trimester. So I just said, well, don't tell nobody, just wait till after the first trimester. Then next thing I know, she was doing some shooters or something that her and her dude had bought at the hotel. They was doing shooters or whatever. And so I was like, well, damn, if you're pregnant, why are you doing shooters? Because they were alcoholic beverages. So,
Mhm.
so I don't know when the pregnancy began or when it ended, but when you said that, I was like, oh, damn, that's familiar. Just like what I just text you, which
Mhm.
was, she was saying that, that her dude put her out of the house. Because remember the other day you were saying that what happened to the house? Do any of y'all know about the house? And I was like, no, I don't know nothing about no house because I didn't, as you know. So then
Mhm.
I start scrolling back because you said it was around June. And then around
Mhm.
June was the text message I sent you where she said that the person was throwing her out of the house and calling the police on her, and she was trying to get her little clothes or whatever. The text message I just sent you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, girl. Since I'm up,
So
I'm up. Okay, y'all want to wake me up from a nap? Goddamn it, a bitch is up. Now what we talking about?
so they got approved for a place. They stayed the night in there, and then he kicked her out.
I don't know. See, lovely, don't get me to lying. I only know what was texted to me, which was what I just texted you. So you just seen it. So again, I don't know. She was trying to get her clothes, and nigga was calling the police. He said, "Get out." I don't know. It is whatever it is. Since she want to
Wow.
roll around talking about I'm a liar and I'm this and I'm that, and since you want to try to downgrade my character when I was trying not to say shit about shit and I was trying to leave it all, cool like I always do, but you keep, fucking with me, calling me liars, calling me this, calling me that. So we can talk about what's real.
That's crazy. Now let me say this to the ladies. Everybody whose name was brought up in that audio that I played. I want y'all to know that that conversation was done um back then. That was not a recent conversation. That was a conversation that happened when that was going on. Okay, that was she asked me. I don't know if she asked me in a chat or on a panel or if she messaged me or something. She asked me could I call her. And since I had not talked to her since the last time we fell out with when she was still over there with them and it was I had fell out with them. Since I had not talked to her that long, I said, okay, I'm gonna call her on my phone that records. So that's how that took place. So it wasn't that I just record every call with her, nothing like that. That was the first time I talked to her since we fell out the last time, the big last time that I fell out with everybody. And she asked me, could I call her? So I call her and she's, going into her little rant or whatever about them and it was a lot of stuff she talked about
Yeah,
in that
I heard
conversation.
that, but I just thought, like, what did she expect you to do about that? Like, that was between
She
them. Like,
wanted me to attack them, I guess, or come after them or
see, that
whatever.
wasn't that right there. And that's what I think, and I kind of do feel sorry for Bam because she
I don't.
really works off of like a 15-year-old mentality, just like with the, well, I cross my fingers, and she thinks like it hurts somebody. No, it don't hurt nobody. It shows who you are, and it shows who the people that you run to now. It shows what type of person you're going to be to them as well. So for me, it don't do shit for me because ain't nobody on here doing shit for me. See what I'm saying? So I'm on here just strictly having conversation, laughing, and a little bit of dragging here or there. But you not hurting nobody but yourself. You're the person almost 40. You know what I'm saying? Still
Hmm.
twerking. And that shit is all flabby and shit. That shit looks fucked up. And your homeboy, John Frank, that's on your panel, he'll tell you the same thing because it's on his video. You see what I'm saying? It's talking about how nasty it looks and stuff like that. So for you to like come out and people who were genuine and fuck with you like I did and like Lovely did, for you to come out and do all this, like all it does, yeah, they over there laughing and kikiing with you now, but at the end of the day, they know what type of person you are. They know how close to get to you and how close not to get to you. So for me, like I don't like I'm not, you see, I ain't barely even saying nothing because it really, like for me, you can't do nothing for me. So you know what I'm saying? And having
Right.
you off my little call list is nothing but a thing because you know what I'm saying? Like I done had my dry begging moments too, but I've chosen not to say nothing about that because at the end of the day, it makes no difference here or there. You know,
Hmm.
you I could say a lot more, but I'm gonna leave it right there. But all the people that's your sis and shit, you backstab them too, just like you did me, just like you did Lovely. So it is
Hmm.
it is what it is, and everybody over there, well, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I look at it, Lovely. I'm gonna keep it 100, 1,000 a stat for you. I think we wasn't giving her no money over here. Okay, so she
Mhm.
ran back to who she know her bread is buttered. Cause I wasn't giving up a motherfucking dime.
And
Okay,
I sure wasn't either. And she learned that real
so
quick.
let me so to us, we're of no value to her. Let me run back over to these people that's going, put me up in hotels, that's going, buy me this and get me this and let me borrow till this and that date, and then I ain't gonna
Since
pay them.
Wednesday.
Then I'm gonna get on here. I remember that. I'm gonna tell you the one thing. Even when Bam and I became cool, and I told her about this, so this is nothing she ain't never heard before. I remember when the whole shit with Too Blessed and her was going on, and I remember that, like they said, they tried to come on, do it quietly behind the scene, and she came on and was, being smart mouth with them, and she said, yeah, I got money, but I want to spend y'all motherfucking money. Now what, bitch? And I said, damn, that's how you would do somebody who come through for you? Oh, bitch, you'll
Mhm.
never get a dime from me. And even when we became cool, I told her about that time. I said, you know what, Bam? I remember when you told them, yeah, I'll never, you know what I'm saying? Like when she said that shit, she was just like, I want to spend your money. She said, yeah, I got money, but I wanted to spend your money. So when she did that to people who came through and tried to help her, I told her, I said, I fuck with you, but I'll never give you a penny. And I never did. I think one time I gave her $11 because she was asking everybody to give her $11 to add up to 111 for her birthday. Yeah, fuck it. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I give money on YouTube, I don't never want that shit back. I'm just giving it. You know what I'm saying? But when she said that, I told her that told me how much you gave a fuck about the people who helped you when she said, yeah, I had my own money, but I want to spend your money. I said, well, damn, you a bad bitch for that. Cause for you to tell people that stand by you that shit, I will never fuck with you on no money terms. And she was like, yeah, yeah, ha, 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 I got you, I got you. I was like, okay, cool. As long as we cool on that, and that's when I felt like when she did us, how she did us, put people on the phone with me and did what she did to you. I said she going back to the people that she know gon' bread, gonna butter her bread. Cause she knew I
They
wasn't giving
can
her a
have
motherfucking penny.
her. They
I
can
wasn't
have
giving
her.
her a
All her little shit that
dime,
she
a
make up, especially
dime.
need help with. They can have that shit.
That can have it. So for me over here, like people like, oh, why Bad and Bougie ain't saying nothing? Because I feel like I won. I ain't felt like I lost a motherfucking thing. So I'm trying to figure out when we gonna get past this to get on to the next shit. And I'm ready to come back. But as for that Bam shit, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing she gotta say. Um, Nothing. Like nothing. I give no fucks. Like I've never not gave a fuck about a person as much as I don't give a fuck about Bam. That's how I feel. That's why I
Mhm.
don't say shit. That's why y'all see I've been really quiet. I've barely been commenting. Because whenever we get to her, I'm like, on to the next. So that's like with her talking about you gonna feel it and you gonna do, girl, bye. Girl, bye. None of, like I said before, and I'll say again, none of these motherfucking pull-ups has ever amounted to shit. And I don't get, and it don't move me, it don't shake me, it don't nothing, because ain't nobody about to pull up nowhere. Period. She's not to pull up, about to pull up to Louisiana. She's not about to do nothing but sit right in her daddy's house and talk shit. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. What are we talking about?
Right.
And they like
Well, I
Bad and
think
Bougie go live for what? What are we talking about? The same old bullshit. Pull up, no bitch. You pull up, no bitch. You pull up. Ain't nobody pulling up. And for what? If I got vacation dollars to go spend somewhere, I damn sure ain't gonna spend them visiting nobody on YouTube. I'm just saying, like it's gonna be
no, that's
something
right.
fun. Come on now. I'm pulling up to places to fight. So now she look for your sister. Now you gonna feel her. Where you gonna feel her at? Let's get this. Can we put this into some type of context? Where you gonna feel her at? What's gonna happen? Did she give any details? I probably not.
She just said I was gonna be lifeless. That's the detail right there. That was enough.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna be lifeless. Okay. When is this
I guess
supposed to happen?
you know how she has that picture that's her main picture now where she's shooting somebody with her fingers.
Oh, she got trigger fingers now.
Yeah, maybe that's what she was planning on doing, like seeing me and then shoot me with her finger and then cross her fingers and be like, ah, my fingers was crossed. Maybe that's what she's planning on doing, you know what I'm saying? Or,
I
take my
feel like
picture and
you're in
shoot me
high
with
school.
shoot my picture with her finger trigger or whatever. I don't know. But I know she ain't coming nowhere near me. And I know she ain't about to do anything to me. So I don't even know why she fixed her mouth to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And again, if anybody go listen to what I played in the audio, I didn't even play the whole fucking phone call. Cause if I had played that whole call, people would have really been mad. The little bit that I played was nothing. And it was just me
Oh
letting
my
her
God.
hear herself speak on her own guts since she want to talk about mine. At LTG, when did she say you was gonna be lifeless? Was it in the live when I was on the panel? Because I didn't remember hearing that. It was in one of the lives from last night.
See,
So I don't know
I
if
ain't
it was the
even,
first one or the
because
second one.
I'm gonna just give y'all a hint. If I'm talked about and I respond 9 times out of 10, it's because I didn't hear it. Since we decided, Bam and I decided to move on, I ain't listened to none of Bam's lives. Like, I don't, because it's all the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of look like it's just
Well, Carla,
like
she said if anybody is over here, don't come back over there. So, and the only person she gave a pass to was Sakina. So I don't know if you might want to be in here because I know y'all was, back talking a little bit.
Wait, when did this happen?
Today, she said that today. She said
Oh.
anybody that fuck with me after me playing that little audio clip and talking about her babies. Again, I would love to see the proof. Now that you done came out here and told us that she said she was pregnant this year too, this in the last few months, I really want to see some motherfucking proof. Because this bitch ain't nothing but lying. I don't believe she ever had no
But
fucking
wait, okay,
miscarriage.
but wait. So she said, because I know, okay, so wait. So she said none of the people over here can go over there. So I don't know. When I got on, you had about 97 people. So none of these 97 people can go over there.
Well, I'm guessing, anybody that's in the chat, because she can't see the ones in the bushes. I'm pretty sure she's
Right.
in the bushes too. But she said the only person that was that can come in both, I guess, is Sakina. Other people were basically saying they're gonna ride with her, whatever. It's all good to me. I don't even care. Somebody said something along the lines of why did that I was wrong for what I did, and I'm still trying to understand so she wasn't wrong for what she did. Y'all sat there and heard her call me gutless or saying that I ain't got no gut, but that was funny. But when I
Right.
let you hear her saying some shit about her fucked up ass gut, it's not funny no more. It's funny how it don't be funny.
Oh,
But it's
is
funny
that
now.
what happened? Okay. So only
Because
she
that's
could
what
say,
I was letting
oh,
them hear
okay.
her say it herself that she got a polluted ass fucking gut or goddamn stuff because she can't have no kids. All her kids die when but I don't understand why they don't get took out of her body because if you had 4 or 5 miscarriages, you know what the fuck a DNC is, you know how long it take, by
Right.
now you know the whole routine, you know how long it's gonna take, you know how long you're gonna be in the hospital, you know how long you're gonna be taking medicine, you know how long your ass gonna be wearing pads, you know all that shit. But she's
Well, can
lying.
I
That's why
say
she doesn't
this?
know nothing about a fucking DNC. Go
Can I
ahead.
say this? And I'm not trying to be funny no more, and I'm not trying to, I'm gonna keep this all the way serious. That,
Hey,
and
45.
I'm saying this to Bam. That may be why you don't have any children, because you continuously talk about children and you talk about people being gutless and you say things like that. And I know it may be because of a deep hurt because you can't carry a child, but you have to understand karma when you speak on stuff like that. It's just like the thing. You remember how your grandmother used to say, like when you're pregnant, don't be calling no babies ugly because you know what I'm saying, because you're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same type of thing. That's the first thing you want to fire out somebody's gutless, which shows your uneducation. Okay, I won't say that's not even a word, misinformation or your lack of education, because one has nothing to do with the other. But take a class or something or get your GED and you'll find out. But You saying things like that may be the reason why the Lord has not blessed you with a child, because you're so quick to speak on people's children or to speak on people's gut when you're saying it wrong, but whatever, in your, uneducated mind, the things you say, that stuff comes back on you. So it's sad because you don't even realize while you're sitting behind my fingers crossed with them faded ass rings looking fake and all that, and gutless and all that, you don't realize that karma is slapping you in the face right now. That's why you don't have what you want most, which is a child. But at the end of the day, could you even have a child when you're working off across your fingers, which is a high school, junior high school mentality? I'm talking real talk right now. I'm not even trying to throw no shade at you. Real talk. And all those people over there kikiing and encourage you to do that, they don't give a fuck that you really want a child and you'll never have one. They're encouraging you to do that because that looks cute on YouTube. But at the end of the night, when you're crying in the bed, like you said you were, that you don't have a child, they're not there to pat you on the back. They're not in your chat cheering you on. Because like Lovely said, I'm over here with 9 grandchildren. I don't know how many Lovely has. You know what I'm saying? So really, by saying gutless, you really can't hurt Lovely with that because she has her children, her grandchildren. You're only really clowning yourself. Because at the end of the day, if we want to call somebody gutless, who are we really talking about? And then let me just take it a step further. How many other women do you know that you're talking to that didn't had something, wrong where they couldn't have kids? So not only are you trying to throw daggers at Lovely, you don't know how many women you're throwing daggers at. And it all slaps around to you, slaps you in the face for your karma, and that's why you don't have the child you want.
Right.
Now let's talk about it.
But if she pregnant now, I can't get over that. I can't get over you saying that she said that.
No, because I don't think she's pregnant. Because, like I said, she told me that she was pregnant and the baby was kicking her ass and she was sleeping all the time and whatever, whatever. Then the next thing she came and talked about taking these alcohol shooters. So I'm like, well, clearly, if you've been wanting a baby all this time and had all these miscarriages, if you're taking
Mhm.
alcohol shooters, you
You're not
clearly
gonna be
must
doing
not be pregnant. So what happened again? So then when I woke up and I heard you saying like no DNCs, no nothing, I'm just like tapping my forehead like, so what happened to that pregnant? Was that another one you didn't have a DNC for? And that might be why you're not able to conceive, because you're not having any DNC, so your uterus is not being cleaned out. So that's why
that
again and
could
again
kill you though. That's the thing. You could
it
die from
could.
not getting that out of you. So I
Yeah.
truly don't believe she's lying. How, girl, she's
No, but you
lying.
know what? I think it might be true what she told you, because I heard the recording that you played. It might be
Mhm.
actually true that somebody told her she couldn't have no more kids and that all
And
these
then they would have
stories
told
are
her why
made.
she can't. They would have told her why too. What's wrong with you that you can't have no kids? They would have
Right.
told
And
her
I'm
why.
thinking all these news stories about I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant, it may be just a hoax or whatever, because like you said, she told you that a doctor said she can't have no more kids. So
Now,
like all
I have heard of women who want a baby so bad or they're infatuated with being pregnant that they have an illness that causes them to really believe that they're pregnant. Like they have
yes,
morning sickness and stuff like that, but
yes,
they really ain't pregnant. I remember
yes.
seeing a documentary or something
No,
like that
one
about
of my
that
best friends
before.
from high school had that. She had that
Maybe
to
she has
where,
that. Because I
yeah,
don't
no,
believe
my
that she
best
done
friend from
been
high
pregnant no
school,
4 or 5 times and not
it
never
would
got that
get,
shit took out of
let
her.
me tell you, my best friend from, well, one of my best friends from high school, her stomach would actually get big and she would be like, no, no, I'm pregnant this time. See, look. And then we would go to the clinic, no baby. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest, this is coming from reality from my own life. My mom I've told this story before on my channel, but my mom had 8 miscarriages and 2 stillbirths before she had me. And she said that sometimes not being able to have a baby will drive you to the brink of sanity. Like she said, she literally, like the doctor would say, don't try again for a year. My mom, because my mom was married to my dad, she said she would literally, as soon as she could try to get pregnant again, she would do it again, even though the doctor told her not to. And then finally, after 10 pregnancies, she finally had me. She said, because when my friend was going through this in high school, I was asking my mom about it, and she was like, you know what? Sometimes not being able to have a baby will drive you to the brinks of sanity. She told me that out of her own mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what Bam is going through, and that's why I don't like take her seriously. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel sorry for her. And the last time we got into this, I said the same thing. The reason why I don't have no energy to cuss her out, whatever, because I truly feel sorry for Bam. I do. Because
But it's the audacity for me. Like when you know whatever your issue is, whether it's a mental issue or it's a physical issue, you done fucked so many motherfuckers and got all kinds of STDs that your shit just can't carry no baby or whatever. Maybe your fucking pelvic had to get scraped that time when you thought it was your uterus. I mean your lungs.
girl,
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna fuck
I'm
with
just
you.
saying. For whatever it is that's got her in that situation, how the audacity of her to come out here and do the things that she do. Like I said, I'm that person that I know that she didn't have any kids. I know she say she loved kids so much. I share my grandkids as far as sometimes I would go, because every week I see my grandkids. I would go over and I would make little video clips so she could see them, how they doing, they walking. Oh, he's walking now and stuff like that. I share things like that with her because I know how much she says she wants kids, but she can't have kids or whatever. So she's out, but for the stuff that she do, you're gonna sit here and talk shit, calling me hollow and gutless or whatever the fuck she called me or whatever. Well, bitch, I know what got taken out of me, and I know why, and I know that was a choice that I made. However, I've had my children, I got my kids, I got my grandkids. When I want to, I can go and pick them up and bring them over here, or take them for ice cream and shit like that. Those are moments you're never gonna have, but you want to sit here and talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Lovely, at the end of the day, she used to always say, can't nobody break up the view besides us. And at the end of the day, this is why I let her just do all her talking. I don't say a lot because she knows at the end of the day, she broke that shit up. Because we was genuinely fucking with her. I would have never put nobody on the phone. You know what I'm saying? While me and her was talking, I was never doing no shit like that. You wasn't doing nothing to her. She, for whatever reason, just gave us her ass to kiss. And for me, it wasn't a big deal. It's been done to me on YouTube by better. So, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't give a fuck because at the end of the day, all the people that's laughing and cheering her on, she will do the same fucking thing to them. Just
if
like
she
I told
already, because this was cycle with her. Even when you give her a second, a third, or fourth chance, she come right back. She try to butter up to you or whatever, and then she do the same thing or even worse. So, like I said, in my case, this right here, this was the longest we ever been cool. Because most of the time we be cool for like a few weeks and then we be back at it or whatever. This time right here was the longest that me and Bam has ever been cool or whatever. But when I saw all the little shit she was doing, like the shit she did to you, the shit she did to me, reading the messages off, even though it wasn't nothing serious, but still it could have been. You know what I'm saying? Why are you on the phone reading the messages that I'm sending you? But then you want to get mad because I played a snippet. I didn't even play the whole, like I said, if I had played that whole conversation, bitch, you would have had a lot of people at you right now. Okay, I didn't even play the whole conversation. I played a little snippet just so you can hear yourself talk about how fucked up your fucking gut is, since you want to say, I ain't got no fucking gut, bitch. You don't get to tell me how to fight back when you done threw a fucking punch at me.
People be like, oh my God, Lovely, you're so horrible. But again, at the end of the day, are we talking about guts or we not? Because she picked this conversation, not you.
Exactly.
You
They was over there talking
didn't,
about
you know
man
what I'm
balls
saying?
and how
So,
you supposed to clean your balls and shit like that. And I think Rocket said something like you gotta have clean balls to get some guts or something, to get in the guts or some shit like that. And then she told, yeah, but I know some people around here that somebody that ain't got no guts. Some shit she said, so she just had to do it. It was like, then she said, sorry, not sorry. You get what I'm saying? So sorry about all 5 of your dead ass babies. Sorry about all that shit, bitch. What are they in you? If they still in your stomach, they fucking compost now. They fucking maggots. What the fuck you got going on in your shit, bitch? You need to stop twerking before maggots start falling out your goddamn
but
drawers
but
because
the
you got
whole
all them dead
thing,
ass babies in your fucking stomach.
and lovely, and Bam can't say I didn't say this to her, but I mean, it gets up to a point when you're damn near 40 and your thing is twerking, like, come on, like you gotta, and she was like, yeah, but you damn sure win, I don't want for shit. Okay, but it's at the expense of begging, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have anything a 40-year-old woman would have, so therefore you can't attract a good man at 40, so therefore you get cussed the fuck out and your shit thrown out, and you trying to get your shit in the police, getting called, and all this drama, because guess what? You're not mentally where a 40 or damn near 4, I don't know what her age is. I ain't even gonna lie.
I
I
don't
heard she
even
was
know what her
damn
age is.
40. But anyway, you won't get that type of man because you're on some childish shit. I cross my fingers. And she thinks that I'm getting mad about it or you're getting, no, nobody's getting mad. It just shows where you are mentally. And everybody over there laughing about it with you, they don't trust you either.
They
And if they
all more
do,
grown than her. They all probably got children her age or older or younger that are living their lives and taking care of themselves. Bam is incapable of taking care of herself because she believes that everybody is supposed to take care of her. My children are younger than her, and they all
and
in their own
do
shit, driving their
you
own cars,
remember
and do their own
but
job.
exactly, but do you remember the movie The Players Club? And
Mm-hmm.
and you remember when it was that old ass bitch that would come out, and then
Sarah
when
Underwood.
yeah, and then when she would come out, all the men would be like, "Ah, oh, bye, I'm gone, I'm gone."
Only person that liked her was Bernie Mac.
Yeah, that's she doesn't realize that's her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's you right now. You damn near 40. All the 25-year-old bitches that really got it going on, you know what I'm saying? That's really breaking it all the way down, working. They got them strong leg muscles and all they shit is intact. They ain't got no flab nowhere. That's not you. You that bitch that come out at the end of the night when everybody fucking leaves and you gotta fuck to get something. Let's
Damn.
keep it real. Are we gonna keep it real or not? Okay, because if we're not gonna keep it real, I can go ahead and go back to sleep.
Oh, honey, we keeping it real tonight.
Come on now.
Who did a video on U45? It's like when that person lied on me and made a video on me, and everyone kept asking where did I talk about her. She couldn't prove it because I never did. Who? I'm confused. I was up here being nosy. I know she said that was the Bev. I don't know what they talking about, but it was juicy.
Girl. But it's like when you get damn near a certain age, at some point you have to realize, like, at some point I gotta depend on my brain. I gotta depend on something else besides me getting on YouTube begging people for $20 or $30. Like, it was just like I listened to your thing and it was so ridiculous. It was like, yeah, I borrowed some money for you, but then I had to go get this $60 check. Then I borrowed some more money, and I'm like, well, damn, you done borrowed $40 to go get a
The whole
$60
check
check.
gone, but now shit, you can't even buy you no hot wings and some fries with that shit.
Can
The
you
whole
even
check
get back
gone.
home? Or you going to call Lovely to get back home because your hair just got done and you like what? Come on
This
now.
shit, I ain't gonna lie, man, and everybody dance around this, but I'm just gonna keep it real. And I have I talked to a few people about why she sound like she sound, why she always got a cold, a cough, or whatever the fuck that is. Now keep in mind why y'all talking shit, cause y'all probably like, well, you been coughing a lot. Yeah, I did just get over COVID. I'm still getting over it. Okay, that's it. That's all. Y'all ain't never known me to do all that coughing, but that's all that's going on with me. And I got paperwork, I got documentations, I
And
got a
we
whole
ain't gonna
medical
show
bill
it.
that
Cause
proves
you
it.
ain't
I ain't
gonna do
making
that
my
shit
shit up.
again.
Now back to her. She's had this cough since we've known her for 5 years, and it's actually, 5 years now. Now she's had this cough, this sound, this way she talks or whatever. And from my understanding, it comes from her doing cocaine and the shit drizzling down the back of her nose or whatever. I don't know. That's what I heard. Now I don't know that for sure, but I have seen video footage of her allegedly buying some kind of drugs that was white on cam. Okay. And this was a few years ago. People have sent this. There's a little video clip of it. There's picture screenshots of it and everything. I'm not making it up. I don't know if it was crack or if it was cocaine or what the fuck it was, but it wasn't no damn weed, which is what she said it was. I know what color weed is, and it wasn't weed.
Oh
But
Lord.
these are allegations that were already out before I even knew of her. Okay, I didn't even know she existed when these allegations was already out, and those video clips and stuff was already being passed around the YouTube. Okay. So I just wanted to bring that up. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, all of the borrowing money, all of the scamming, all of the making up this and making up that, fake jobs, fake this, fake that, is to support whatever that habit is. Okay. And that's just period, point blank.
And any woman, I just heard her say something to the effect of, I don't want for nothing. And I'm just like, that's really sad that you don't want for anything, because most women about to be 40 want to have their own spot, want to have their own car, want to be able to support themselves, want to not to have to beg. So again, it's for me, it's a framework of who do you want to be around? You so so people, that's entertain. Well, yeah, that's probably entertaining, because I don't know no bitches 40 that don't want to live. You know what? Ooh, Lord Jesus, because
I mean, I don't get it. Like,
Kelly
okay,
about to go to the old Kelly, and I don't want to do this, but I don't know nobody 40 years old that don't want a car, that don't want to have to beg, that don't want to have to borrow, that don't want to have to live with somebody, that don't. I don't know nobody in my real life. I don't know nobody 40 years old that's cool with them. I don't want for nothing. I'm good. I ain't got a motherfucking place of my own. I ain't got a car of my own. I ain't got a job of my own. I beg y'all. I borrow, and I'm good. Like, who feels like that in this day and age? Like, that's weird to me.
right, exactly.
You
And
gotta want more,
you
even
in
if
your
you,
late 30s.
yeah, even if you down and out, you ain't gonna say, well, this is all I want. You gonna be like, well, yeah, I might be with my dad right now, or yeah, I may not have it, but I want more. Most people got the pride and the self-esteem to say, yeah, I ain't where I want to be, but I want to be somewhere else. But for you to sit there and say, yeah, this is where I want to be. Yeah, and I got my fingers crossed with some faded ass, fake ass jewelry, and yeah, and this is where I want to be. Like, that shit, like, it's pathetic. And all the people, no, I ain't even finna say. Go ahead, girl.
It's sad. Well, it's not sad. It's just pathetic. I'm just gonna say it's pathetic because it's not sad. Cause
it's
she ain't.
it's
There ain't nothing wrong with her that she can't get off her ass and go to work.
And that's why I said I will never borrow nobody no shit. Well, first of all, you got people in here where if you still got the duck on your street yards and you ain't shit, blah blah blah. Okay, well, I don't put no money in this shit and I don't expect no money out of this shit. But I don't go live enough to pay these motherfuckers to give me to put bad and bougie, you know what I'm saying, on my shit. I don't, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? But you don't even, like, have the wherewithal to, if you're gonna do this, like really do it. You know what I'm saying? Your thing is your next hustle, and everybody's a hustle to you. You know,
Right.
even
Just like when she came and told me this shit about she's gonna be working in this shop. This lady has her own beautician shop or whatever, and she's gonna let Bam, who is not licensed to do anything, sell lashes and put lashes on people, right? Next thing I know, and I was like, oh, that sounds nice. That sounds like a good thing or whatever. I'm happy for you. The lady, next thing I know, she's telling me that I don't know if she said the shop got damaged from something. Something happened in the shop, and everything that they worked on, getting everything set up to open the shop, and they can't set it up. They can't open it now, or just some. So I was just like, oh, okay. So I don't know.
well,
Maybe
first of
that was going
all,
to be another
that's
scam attempt.
yeah, that's called being an esthetician, and you still have to go to school to be an esthetician, and you have to be licensed to put on lashes. You can't just
It's
go in
some
there.
lady. Did she ever tell you about this? It's some
Girl,
lady
no.
who got a shop, and the lady does hair. And so, but the shop is a hair place. But the lady was willing to let her have a little section, and she was gonna sell some of the lashes. I don't know if she was gonna buy some wholesale from Angel, I Am Angel, and then she was going to be applying the lashes on people and selling them. And then she said, she said that she was working with the lady, getting the shop fixed up, putting stuff in the shop, and all this old stuff like that. And then one day she said something happened. I don't know if there was some kind of weather something, or something just happened, or something was wrong with the building, and that they weren't going to be able to open it right then. It was just like, because I was just listening to her every time she talked about it, I would listen to it, but I never offered nothing in that because I felt like she was dry begging, but she just ain't come straight out, or she just was hoping I was going to be like, well, I'm glad you're doing something for yourself, hey, you need this or something like that, and I never did. But yeah, and I never said nothing about it because it already got brought out when Faith brought it up.
Yeah. Well, that person could lose their license for even having somebody in there that's not licensed to do lashes. So that's neither, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she
But I
said
know
she was
I
gonna be
had
working under her license.
see, and there's no way to do that. But I remember there was a situation where I was in the bank and I was like, hey, yeah, I'm in the bank, blah blah blah. And she was like, oh my God, my dad, the internet service about to get cut off.
Oh, she told me that. She told me that. She said
Oh
her dad worked from
no.
home. He worked from
Okay,
home. If we lose
yes.
that internet, he ain't gonna be able to work. Girl, I
Okay, well,
cannot. Oh.
wait. Silence. So before you say anything, because I'm thinking she must have got off the phone with me and went to you. Okay, so let me tell my story, and then I want to see if you was the one that ended up helping out. Because
Girl,
when I
I
tell
ain't
you
helped
this story,
shit. I haven't helped
okay,
her none this
when I
year.
tell you this story, you go, you gonna feel like, okay, so it's my lunch break. So she's like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, hey, I'm in the bank. I gotta do some transactions or whatever. She's like, oh my God, my dad, he works from home and his internet got cut off, and it was around Miss Terry's birthday. And she was like, and I need to get the money. I need to get the money to get my dad's internet cut back on, or he could lose his job. And I would ask Mama Terry, but it's her birthday week, so I don't want to ask her. So I said, okay, well, I'm next in line. I got to let you go.
Okay.
So I
when it
said,
got brought to me, girl, oh my God.
that's why I said she ditched us and went over there, because she like, these bitches ain't giving up shit.
That's exactly what it was. I remember her telling me that the internet got turned off and that the dad works from home, and that if the internet don't get back on, he gonna lose his job. They gonna lose the place and everything. The bills not better to get paid and everything. I never forget.
Right.
But I'm trying to remember. I hope Black Hairline didn't send her no money. I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
Let me tell you. Okay, so then after her conversation with you, so then my lunch break's over. I do my little transactions at the bank. I go back to work. Would you take your lunch break halfway through? So let's say 4 or 5 hours later, I'm on my way home. So I was like, oh, hey, Bam, what's up? And she was like, oh, girl, do you know I had already paid that internet bill and his internet ain't gonna get cut off? And I'm just like, wait, hold on.
I'm pretty sure I did, because I don't remember helping her none this year. I remember when she asked, I told her we was broke.
So then, me, my playing dumb ass, I was like, okay, cool. So what else is going on? Like, as long as you ain't trying to get at me about getting this, because she was like, oh my God, girl, when I looked at the bill, it ain't about to get cut off. Well, before when I talked to you, you said it was already cut off. But okay, but whatever, girl. Okay, so what else? What's your topic for Wednesday? That's how I did it. Like, girl, I don't care. Like, I don't care who you got it from in between my lunch break and when I get off work, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. So what we talking about on Wednesday? That's how I went with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, yeah, nah. So then, like, when she ditched us to go over to the people that she could get some money from, I'm like, girl, do what's best for you. Like, I ain't mad at you because I wasn't about to give you a motherfucking penny. So
yeah, I wasn't either. Yeah, I remember that I had told her we was broke on the last time that she asked, and I put it on my community wall post. So I think she just stopped asking, but she still did the dry bag. The dry bags don't never stop. You know what I'm saying? But her just coming out and saying, I hate to do this, but I know how you are. But can I please borrow $20 until tomorrow or whatever? She's completely didn't do that no more because she knew how I was gonna come at her. And truthfully, Rocket, I could have let the whole beef go and just not say nothing to her, and she not say nothing to me, but she decided to threaten my life last night on that panel. I don't know if you heard her or not. I know at some point she was on the panel, but I don't know if you was on there when she said this, but she said I was going to be lifeless. She said I was going to see her. So that just took it to a whole nother level of no return. It already was at a level.
Wait, what's Rocket saying? Rocket, come up here.
He said, I'm gonna keep it 100. I feel like three of y'all better than this beef bullshit. I'm just saying. He said,
but Rocket, and I like Rocket. Don't get me wrong, but you wasn't saying anyway. Whatever, go on. It's cool.
So yeah, my thing is she threatening me because she mad because some shit that she said herself.
But
that it was already out here in YouTube. It was out here ever since. As far as her talking about she could have a baby, she told us that a few years ago when she was pretending to be pregnant when Boss Lady was pretending to be fucking pregnant. I'm just keeping it 100. They both was up there lying. Now, if I'm wrong, show me a baby or show me a motherfucking discharge paperwork from a hospital where you got that baby scraped the fucking sucked out of your motherfucking ass. Because I don't believe now one on, but I'm just keeping it real. But I ain't got no problem with Boss Lady, but I'm just saying, I don't believe you was pregnant either, girl. I think you was just trying to trap a nigga. I'm just keeping it 100.
Damn.
The thing I know, you walking around with a whole old man talking about he your husband. I was like, what the hell happened?
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm stop.
What
I ain't got
up,
no issue with that lady. She probably in the
What's up,
right
Rocket?
now.
What's up?
What's up, though? What's up with it?
Hey, Rocket, how you doing?
I'm good. Don't be calling me out, kills and shit.
I'm just playing with you. No, what I was really about to say
is, me to the panel, I popped the fuck up, huh?
Carla said, CG, stop. I stopped, Carla.
No, but you know what? You know what's so funny is, like, when the View was going on, everybody was trying to destroy the View. You heard John Frank. Once I stopped coming, you only came as a guest 2 times. We had 11 episodes. Then Bam was like, well, it wasn't no View.
No, that's me. Because everybody thought every live was an episode, even if it wasn't.
Yeah.
So he probably really thought he was on the View.
Yeah. So then John Frank was like, well, when it wasn't about me, then it no longer lasted. I'm like, you only came on 2 episodes. We did 11. Like, everybody wants to take credit for the destruction of the View. And I'm going to say this. The destruction of the View came because can't nobody trust nobody where you can't be on the phone with them. So it's
Man,
hard to make up a.
the view ain't the view unless all three of you motherfuckers made the view. It ain't no one person made that shit.
Nah,
Period.
Well, that's what I heard her say. She said she made the view.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Frank said he made the shit and all that. Listen, that shit started as three people.
Mm-hmm.
So if three people can't come to the same common grounds like they did before, then shit, all three of y'all made it. It was three different personalities, three perspectives, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Straight up.
That's true. That's true. You know, but it's just funny to me how everybody can come together to try to destroy something. But now that it's not around, it's like, oh, well, it was this and it was that and it was this. No, all y'all, everybody, let's just say this, wanted it to fail for whatever reason, because it was new, it was innovative, it was different. And now that it's gone, it's like everybody wants to take credit for destroying it. And that shows how sick the community is, because nobody wants anything new to succeed. Nobody wants anybody to have any different ideas. Nobody is comfortable with that. No, we'll rather, let me just say this. When we were doing The View, we had everybody talking about it the day before, the day after, days and days and days. We gave everybody context. But when we stopped doing it, YouTube Streets is quiet as hell. Because guess what? Y'all ain't got nobody to put down. Y'all ain't got nobody to criticize. But if we was to start to do some shit again, y'all would all band together to try to destroy it. It's the typical crab in a bucket mentality. That's what the fuck it is.
Well, I will say this.
Well, if a motherfucker ain't hating on it, then you ain't doing something right. Should have kept on pushing, goddamn it.
Hey, Mama Chosen.
That's right. No, you're right about that. Because again, like I remember when we would do days before The View, they'd be like, what they gonna talk about? Oh yeah, it ain't gonna be shit. Oh, it's not this. Then the day we do it, oh, it was forced. It didn't look right. Oh, it was this, it was that. Where's all them people at now? They ain't got shit to talk about now.
They still around though.
All the content. It was driving all the content. Now that we're not here, now that crabs don't have nothing to pull down, don't nobody got shit to say. And everybody's like, why Bad and Bougie sitting up on the thing? Why she ain't saying nothing? Because I'm waiting on y'all to say something, because y'all had something to say when I was saying something. So now what y'all got to say? Not a motherfucking thing, because y'all waiting on something to destroy. That's all y'all know.
Yep. See, Popeye said something a lot of people did like it too. You know what? Yep. You know what I noticed in this community? Negative shit get amplified before positive shit. That's one thing I do know. In this community, negative shit gets amplified more than shit. Even more so, even shit in every kind of way, for real. The negative shit, like okay, since we're talking about The View, the negative shit that people had to say about The View was more amplified than the positive shit that motherfuckers was, you know. The positive thing about it is this right here. No matter how much you hated that shit, your ass watched it.
It sure did. Sure did. And Rocket, we had one or two motherfuckers going live 3, 4, 5 times a day. Well, The View, they gonna talk about this. Or if they don't talk about this, it's bullshit. Well, why they ain't talking about this? Well, what? And then as soon as we end, like we drove the content. I'm gonna stand on that shit. We drove the content. We was
let me say this, Kels. I've had a show. There was a show that I did a few years ago. It was called Monday Night Raw, right? And what I did is I went and I took like 2 people that was beefing, right? It didn't even have to be in this community. And I would play like 10 minutes of one person, then 10 minutes of another person. That'd be round 1. And then, or whatever. And then we would vote on who we think won the beef, right? And we had so
Mhm.
much fun with it. But let me tell you what the haters did. They ran to those people and they was like, oh, she's playing your video and this, and that, to get them to come and be like, you know, flagging me, especially if they lost. You know, imagine if you lost, you know, then it'll be, you know, get them to come flag me. So they wanted to shut that down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even come up with nothing because people gonna hate and just want it to be gone. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? And that's so true. And but the thing about it is we wasn't even trying to come at no one specific. Like I remember I sat on that panel many times with people that I didn't particularly care for, but I was like, I'm here to do a job. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about me and what I think. It's about let's get everybody's perspective out, right? But you know that takes intelligent debate. So then we got people making up, oh, they're the mouthpiece for this, they're the this. You know, it was just all kind of crazy shit. But it just gave me an inkling, and it made me want to do something else different. To where, like again, we drove the content for the time we was on. Bottom line, this shit is
So
quiet
look,
as shit.
then I did another one. I said it was called Guess Who? And I would play little clips of YouTubers in our community, but I would either speed it up or slow it down, right?
Mhm.
And I was giving out prizes. You know, they went and told them, oh, she's playing your live. You need to strike her. You don't even
Striker,
fuck with
yeah.
her. So it was just
Yeah.
like, and I was giving out prizes, giving out
Hey,
money and
look,
shit.
look. That's why I'm finna be real. That's why I said that shit to Sweet Fragrance. She over there talking about. Well, I don't see how Bam could be. I mean, how Rocket could be in Bam chat, and she called, you know, his wife. LTG did the same shit. You ain't saying that shit over here. You only saying that shit because you don't like Bam. And I
Right.
fuck with whoever the fuck I want to fuck with, no matter what the fuck they did to me.
But no more babies. You said
My
everybody
baby,
in my chat was pregnant the other day, goddamn it.
hey, my
Bam
We
motherfucking
kept
got
that shit
babies
many
is
serious.
babies
good.
coming.
My motherfucking babies is good. Living
No, I'm
life.
talking about no more YouTube babies.
Oh no, I thought you was asking about how my babies was doing.
Oh no, I said no more babies. You remember the other day you got everybody pregnant?
Yeah, Carter just had a whole rocket. He was like 73 centimeters.
But you know what? Something Rocket you said that really stuck with me. You said, and I don't even know whose panel you was on. I forget. But you said at some
Rocket, can
point,
you clean that up? I didn't never call your wife. I just emailed
Well, you
her.
sent
People are
her an
saying
email
that. Okay, because I want to make sure that because people be saying
and
that to me,
shit.
and I'm like, I didn't call
Contact
that lady.
shit. But you got to contact with her shit. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. That shit. Listen, let me tell you something. Cause that shit didn't do nothing.
Okay,
right.
thank you.
But what I wanted to say was something Rocket said that really stuck with me is at some point, because I had somebody coming on here lying on me saying I was on bingo and I've never been on bingo, like total lies. And something Rocket said stuck with me. He said, all this shit is bullshit. If it ain't true, you gotta take yourself out of it and just see the humor in it. And I was like, you know what? That's my problem. I need to start looking at the humor. If it's not me and it's something off of something I've never been on, why am I getting mad? You know what I'm saying? And that's something you said that was so true. You was like, you got to take your
I
feelings
was on
out
your
of it.
panel when that shit was said. Yeah, I was on
Yeah,
your panel when that shit
yeah.
was
So
said. Yeah.
you was like, you got to take the you got to take the seriousness out of it. If you know it's not true, and just take it as a joke and move on. And that's what I've been seeing lately, and that's what's been allowing me to not, push live every time I see somebody lying on me. I've just been like, you know what, y'all go ahead with that. And I noticed that it doesn't get as much spark when I don't say nothing. But
That's
when I
it.
respond, then it's 100 motherfucking responses to my response. So then I'm
But
left.
that's crazy because Kels, remember they said that you were the person that they didn't want to see in the view, but everybody's been waiting to hear what you have to say now. Ain't that crazy?
Exactly. That
That's
shit is
because these
hilarious.
motherfuckers just want shit to be started, man. They try to find the weakest motherfucker to pick on and try to make it seem like it's something that it ain't, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Straight
true.
up. oh well, Kels is new over here. All right, well then we finna go at Kels and see how man. That shit be weak. That's why when Myron was doing that shit, I was on his ass. Like, nigga, why you keep fucking with women, nigga? But you apologize to every nigga who got something to say to your ass. Fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, yeah. That shit was wild. And I look back at it now and I be like, why I even responded to this shit? This shit is like so stupid. Like it was some shit of a bitch that didn't sound nothing like me. He was like, that's me. And I was like, no, it's not me. And I'm like, girl, why would you even doing that? Like that didn't even make no fucking sense. And people was telling me behind the scenes, like, don't even. And I was just like, nah, he ain't gonna say. Like now, I'm just sitting back letting a lot of people say shit, and I'm just laughing at it.
Hey,
And
cause you should have thought about it like this. The big question about that whole shit was, what the fuck was you doing in some transgender bingo live? Huh?
Right.
That was the big question. Wait a minute. What the fuck you doing on bingo watching this nigga bitch? Huh?
right, I was
Huh?
like,
Why you over here watching transmissions and
right.
alternators and shit like that, huh? So,
Wow.
something's wrong here.
Something
Nigga, you
ain't
actually
right.
sat there and recorded it. Just saying.
And that's why when Bam was like, oh, he can't be Bam. It can't be nothing without Bam. And I'm just like, girl, listen. And then Lovely just reminded me of a gang of shows she done in the past. I done some shit. Like, girl,
But everything, like every time, it was people just trying to sabotage. Like they'll say they want something that's not the drama, and then when you give them something that's not drama, it's fun. We all having a good time. We got a chance to win money, prizes, and stuff like that. They gonna still try to go behind you and sabotage it.
yeah, it's different. I don't know. I don't know is if it's ever just gonna change. It's just probably gonna just be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it just that's what it
Hey,
is.
Carl, I'm doing what I said I came on YouTube to do. That's it. My plan ain't never changed.
Excuse me.
What was your plan?
To make motherfuckers laugh. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Well, you need to
Well, yeah.
start back doing your skits and shit.
I might have to bring out 451 one more time.
Hmm.
Yeah. One more again. One more again.
Hold on, I got to order me something to eat right quick. Hold on, right quick.
Not order something to eat. It's 9:30. Oh yeah, because he's in California, so it's still early. Because it's
Mhm.
only 9:22. But I was knocked out, and I woke up, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Anybody seen that movie with Queen Latifah and Ludacris yet on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
I watched it last night. It was pretty good. It was called End of the Road. It was pretty good. It was pretty interesting. Hey Bonnie, much love, girl. I don't know if you was in here when I said it, but I said that I wanted to let y'all ladies know, everybody whose name came up in that audio, that was old. It was done around that time when uh I had just got through arguing with Bam about my money. And then like a couple days later, I was arguing with Faith about Terry's money. So that's when that happened. That phone call did not happen this year. It happened back then. So I want y'all to know that like we weren't now talking about that old shit. That's old. I recorded that day. She had asked me to call her. It was my first time calling her since the big fallout that we had before. So I was like, I'm gonna call her on my phone and record because I don't trust whatever the fuck she wants. I didn't
Yeah,
know
because
what
if
she
it's
was.
your first time talking to somebody, you
Well,
probably
it was my
not.
first time talking to her
Yeah.
again after over a year or however long. So that was my first time talking on the phone again. So I was like, I don't know what she own, whatever. But I only
But
played
then,
it because of what she said, called me talking about my gut. So I was like, oh, you want to talk about somebody's gut? Okay, I got you. And that's the thing. You can't dictate how somebody gonna fucking fight back when you started it. When you say something fucked up, you can't tell me how to snap back because you can't. I'm gonna do how I do.
Yeah, you got to leave. It really, everybody just needs
But if
to
she's
just.
pregnant now, you know what I'm
Why you
saying?
keep saying that?
I mean, is there anybody else that she told that? Because, like, okay, the other day I was like, is anybody else that she told about the new house? Nobody came forward. Now I'm curious, is there anybody else that she told this year that she was pregnant? LTG, you dropped 2 calls and oh yeah. Now that second one that I dropped, the whole conversation is over there in the Patreon. So people in my Patreon has already heard that conversation. It's more on there too.
Yeah,
I
I
might
heard
do
it.
another snippet. I might play
I
another
heard it.
snippet
Yeah,
of
put
it.
another snippet. And then raise the price
Wait,
a
what
dollar.
did
Can I put
Raise the
out
anything
my
price a
happen to
dollar.
disclaimer real
Risa?
quick? Can I put
Hold
out my
up, Risa
disclaimer
said,
real quick?
Yeah, what's your
huh?
disclaimer?
My disclaimer is I don't got shit to do with y'all beef.
We know.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you.
Okay, but you don't have a need to. Okay. Anyway, go
I'm just
ahead.
letting you know. I'm just
Okay,
letting you.
so
Hey, listen, you got to put it out there.
Teresa said, did
Okay.
y'all see the Atlanta pull-up? Did
Oh
something else
shit, I'm
happen?
gone. I'm gone,
What?
cuz. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, cuz. I'm gone.
No,
I'm
no,
gone, cuz.
Don't
I
you
seen
take your
it.
we
I
ass up
seen
missed
it,
out of
and
here.
I'm out.
commentary.
I
Don't
We
did
take
it,
your
and
ass
missed
I'm
up out of
motherfucking
here.
commentary.
out.
Don't take your ass up out of here.
I
LA.
seen it,
Don't do
and
it.
I'm motherfucking out.
Don't do it.
What we missed, Teresa? Did something happen since we've been live?
Breaking
Hey, look,
news.
I just want to let everybody know, ain't it Gay Pride Weekend in Atlanta? That's all I gotta say.
Oh my God, really?
Okay, wait. Breaking news. What happened?
Okay. She says, this is what she said. Did y'all see the Atlanta pull-up? Now, I haven't seen nothing, and I've been checking all day. I just saw
Well,
him.
all
Now,
I
unless
got,
something else
man, I ain't
happened.
got shit to do with that, man. The nigga won't pull up in L.A. That's all I know.
That's for
Well, he
sure.
said he on the world tour. He said that
Hey,
Atlanta was
man, I
gonna be the
offered the
first
nigga
place.
a
Listen,
plane
he
ticket.
is not go. Let me tell you something. He will not pull up in LA. That shit would be no. Let me tell you something. That shit. No, we don't play that in California. No, he would not pull
So,
up in
I
LA.
mean, did something else happen? Did he find a barbershop or what? Was there
No,
Yeah,
more?
that's what
man,
I want to know.
I don't got nothing to say about none of that.
Girl, you know I'm on my other phone, my other device. Like, let's figure this out. What happened?
I'm asking, did something else happen?
Let me look.
I need to
Let
go
me.
look. Now I gotta go be nosy because I was trying to
I'm finna
instigate
go on
earlier.
Murk. I'm finna murder up. I'm finna go on Murk.
No, I'm about to go look right now. Investigative reporters want to know.
Everybody
Oh
want to
shit.
know now. Shit.
Nah, ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing happened.
Oh, okay. Now I will say this: that hotel that he said he's at, there is one of them hotels is where he say he's at now, and I recognize areas that he was at, and I can confirm that he is in ATL because I was born in.
Okay, but
I
let's
know
just
what I'm
make
talking
this
about
clear. Okay, but
now.
let's just make this clear. Pool doesn't necessarily mean it's a nice hotel. I'm just gonna say that.
No,
Every
that's
hotel has
that's
a
a
pool.
decent hotel. The Hyatt is a
Okay,
decent
but I'm
hotel.
just gonna say pools are in most nice hotels. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
I wasn't talking about the pool. I was saying I know, but the particular hotel, the Hyatt, that's a decent hotel. It's not no
Yeah,
hotel system like that.
Hyatts are nice. I've been to a Hyatt
So
before.
if he's actually staying in there, I don't know. But he made a video standing outside of the hotel, and he said that's where he at.
Well, okay.
So if he
But
really is
but
staying there,
no,
I
but
don't know.
I will just
He
say
wasn't
this.
in the room.
Across the country, Hyatts are nice hotels. I will say that.
No, he didn't do a room tour, Carla. He stood outside the hotel. Like I
Carla
said,
said, did he do a room tour?
I can't listen. He said the room is not in his name, so you can't call up there and find his room. But I mean, if somebody were to come there, they would easily be able to tell that he's there if he's gonna have a Tennessee tag, okay? Because then that's gonna stand out. in the parking lot. It should be a Tennessee tag in that parking lot.
Okay,
But
well,
as
I'm gonna
far
just
as
say this: ain't no breaking news. It's nothing. I don't
oh,
see
ain't nothing
nothing.
happened.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Carter said she want to see the room tour to believe that he really stay. Cause he said he gonna be there for a few days and ain't just one night and turn around. It ain't no turnaround trip. So he said he gonna be there for a few days. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I heard. Now I'm just going off of what I heard in the video because I was listening. I was like, Black Truth, where you at? You can't let this nigga come up here and make you look bad now.
Oh
God
shit,
damn.
I'm going on mute, cuz I'm going on mute.
I heard the song. He said, JJ, you got HIV, something that you know you do. Now he in your town
Oh,
and I don't hear you singing no more. I was just saying.
but you
My
guys,
bad,
you
y'all.
know
I'm just
what?
instigating. Y'all know me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
I'm just
instigating
instigating.
aside. I feel this is how I feel, and this is how I hope at least it is. We got too much to lose as grown
Yes,
adults with
that's why I
children
say that
and
all the time.
grandchildren to be out here warring on the streets over YouTube. Like, we gotta draw the
Yes,
line
and from
somewhere.
my understanding, he has kids that he actually have in his life and stuff. Nobody finna go and run to something that could possibly cause them to die or but go to jail forever or some shit like that. So I mean, I feel you. I understand where you come from. I was just being
Yeah,
a
like, I'm
Well,
not really
I'm gonna say
honestly.
this: if you ever pull up in LA, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck where you. I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass, nigga, for sure, for sure. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga.
You know what?
I don't think LA was a part of the world tour. If I'm not mistaken, it was
But
Texas and
we almost like begging for it to be. Like, we almost like, well, why can't we be a part of it? Because
Look,
I'm like, I wish
I'm
the fuck
kind
you
of jealous
would.
about this shit.
look at Carter talking about, I said go on mute. Yeah, because it's like he picked. Okay, apparently the lady whoever just told him she was gonna
The
take him to
boy,
ATL for his
the boy,
birthday.
the boy.
Okay,
Sorry.
so apparently the lady took him to ATL for his birthday and paid for him a
That's a man. That's a
good
man. That's a man.
time. So, but other than that, what I'm
Oh
saying.
no.
Oh wow, it is Gay Pride weekend. Well, damn. And I see,
Okay, I cannot. Let me mute up.
Miss Marie said business owner versus, I know, right? So I get, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That's why I was telling Bam because she gonna tell me I'm gonna be lifeless and I'm gonna see her. I said, okay, well you don't work, so you can come on, just get in the car and start coming. And whenever you get here, if I'm at work, I'm gonna clock
Get
out
in what
and I'm
car?
because it don't take no more nowhere in this city does it take no more than 30 minutes to get anywhere, and I will be there since you got all this. You don't got no responsibilities, you ain't got no job that you gotta leave or nothing to come here. I'll be wherever you need me to be at when you get here. And I ain't heard nothing else, but right, Miss Marie, he better not go out there. So
Go
yeah,
out to LA? That's not even an option. That's
no,
like the
she
last.
talking about Black Truth better not go out there to that hotel, cause
Oh,
cause
what?
cause JJ probably gonna shoot up his car, cause JJ ain't gonna fight. JJ scary.
Girl, I'm gonna just leave
He
my
probably gonna
comments
do some more
alone.
crazy shit like what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I know the night that Logic and Black Truth almost met up, I ain't gonna lie, I was in there talking my shit in the chat, but I really didn't want to see it go down because I felt like somebody was gonna be hurt or somebody was gonna be in prison
No,
or
I
whatever.
I was there that night. I felt like if they would have met, if they would have talked, because they both kind of reasonable.
I don't know,
people.
because they had these people in their ears in the chat, and that was making it worse. You know what I'm saying? Like you need, he had his people and he had his people, and it was just like hyping them up. But they ain't really want to do none of that shit. God damn it! I'm telling you, they did.
No,
and that's how it is right now.
No, I
JJ
believe
got a free trip because whoever he laying up with done saved up for the last couple months to take him out for his birthday, and now he out there flexing. He don't really want that man to show up. I'm just saying,
listen,
he really don't.
This is my perspective. I feel like, I feel. Okay,
oh yeah, he did say he got that. What did he say he got? Diplomatic something.
Diplomatic immunity.
He said he got diplomatic immunity. He won't go to jail.
Which means if you from another country.
So I don't know, man.
but listen, there's not gonna be any confrontation. Because you remember when because I do remember that night when I forgot his name. I always forget this dude's name. Yeah, Logic, Court TV. It was him, and when they was about to, and it just seemed like
shit. As soon as Logic thought that Black Truth was really finna come, that nigga ran his ass to the strip club. I remember that shit. I'm gonna keep it 100 all the way around.
So I just feel like that's how this is. That's gonna happen tonight.
He didn't really want him to come, and he was glad he didn't come. Okay,
exactly. That's what
they both were glad they dodged that fucking bullet. They was like, shit, do it for the tube. I ain't gonna do it.
And you know what? I'm not even mad at them because why like risk your livelihood over a YouTube fight? Like I'm agreeing with them that they should not meet up, but they both, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but no, I agree. Like, it's not that serious. Let's calm down.
It's been a lot of tension. It's been a lot of back and forth. It's been a lot of songs. But hey, that was all harmless.
She said it's been a lot of songs.
That was all harmless. This was YouTube. Come on now.
No, I think you mean it's been a lot of songs and raps.
Yeah, whatever. You know what bars. It's been a lot of bars.
It's been a lot of bars.
All I know is, nigga, your ass can be 2 hours away from me. I'm coming to beat your ass. I don't
now,
care.
Rocket. Nah, I gotta keep it 100. I remember you told somebody you was gonna buy them a ticket, and he said you ain't buy his ticket yet.
Man, I called that nigga.
No.
Hey, bro.
I called because I asked that nigga for his name and his motherfucking birthday. That nigga said I got the fucking text messages to prove it. That nigga said, "Why? It sound like you on some police shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit." Oh, okay. Are we talking about the same person?
Yeah, we talking about DC.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say I seen him put some shit on the community while I'm talking about you said you was gonna buy him a ticket and then you ain't do it.
That was a fact. That was a fact. And I asked that nigga for his motherfucking name and his birthday.
And he up there calling me the goddamn lieutenant. You old punk ass coward ass nigga.
Don't try to make it seem like nigga I wasn't finna nigga stop playing, bro. I ain't scared of not a nan nigga walking this motherfucking earth.
That part. Okay, I'm glad you cleared that up because I was like,
the only person I fear is my goddamn daddy.
45 said I was there.
I wasn't there. This is my first time hearing about that, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I be paying attention sometimes. I be like, what just happened here?
Yeah, shit. I'll send the whole shit, bro. Listen. I ain't lying. Called the nigga for a couple days.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody. Let's just keep it real. Nobody's gonna meet up, so we need to just stop all this and move on to other content.
Well, if we gonna meet up,
that's the thing. When we try to move on to other content, look what happens. We get attacked for trying to do something different.
That's true.
Rocky said he was gonna whip his ass in the airport.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. If we was willing to bet money do you think there'll be any type of connection this weekend? Because I'm saying, even if it's just a general connection, like, hey, dude, let's just, it wasn't that big of a deal. Let's just move on YouTube style. Like, even something like that. I'm not
No,
saying it got to
because
be.
JJ want to prove something to somebody. He feels like he already the skinniest the little tiniest little fading away in a fast pace ass motherfucker. So he feel like he got to prove something to somebody. So I'm telling you, if he were to see Black Truth, he's not going to fight him. He is going to do something else, like probably try to shoot at that dude or something.
That's
Because he's a
Oh,
whole
the only
fucking
thing.
coward.
That's the only
you
thing he
wait, but
want to do. That
wait.
nigga's a real coward, bro. He don't want to get
No, but
down.
wait. Let me ask y'all this. This is ridiculous. If this is ridiculous, I might just close down on my shit right now. If y'all telling me he's willing to go to jail for the rest of his life in
He
order
ain't
to
got no
settle
rest of life. Ain't he already almost gone?
Yeah, that
He
nigga on
already look.
strike.
Oh, he just had a birthday, right? And he's supposed to be 1 year younger than me. Why do he look like he's 20 years older than me? I can't make this up.
Huggy look the
I'm
same
just
way.
saying.
Sorry,
If y'all
Now I don't
think
have no
they
problem
willing,
with Huggy.
if
I don't
they
got no
willing,
problem with
Okay,
it
Bunny.
either.
Okay. Hey,
if
Bunny.
they
Hey girl, I'm gonna let y'all finish because I'm a little
Now,
bit off.
I'm gonna
Subject.
say this. Y'all know my whole family in the ATL. I got 4 brothers and I got 3 sisters there. I got every uncle, every cousin, everything there. So I mean, I'm just saying. So I don't know. He might want to. He could probably call himself get mad because I'm over here talking my shit. But let him. Go ahead.
I was gonna go live and say this, but since you laugh, I just wanted to say this. I don't like when people play the victim card because from what I understand, from what I seen, Lovely, you did your live when you was doing a dollar per song.
Mm-hmm.
You said nothing to nobody before that. You was just getting over the code, with the C word,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yep.
then she comes out. I mean, you come and you respond to her live after being attacked for that, talking about your numbers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So now, why the fuck is everybody playing victim? Why? What's the victim card for? Now is leave her alone.
Right.
He started this bullshit.
Sure
You
did.
started. Now you act like you didn't. As far as that shit when it comes to the money with us, everybody's telling the truth. We tried to squash that shit behind the scenes first. She kept on telling us kiss her ass. She ain't paying us shit. Stupid shit like that. And Faith was the one that got her to pay that shit. Faith was the one like, you better pay my sister money back, and she did. Why she keep on talking about she ain't scared of nobody? Faith got on that ass and she paid that money. Point blank in the period.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. So don't play victim. And she should have never got that motherfucking phone and lied. I don't care if she said it 2 years ago, probably 2 years ago. You still motherfucking lied, and that's what we talking about. That's all I want to come up here and
Can
say.
I ask you something?
Yeah.
And if it's too, just tell me no, I'm not going to answer this question. But I know that you
Okay.
have a lot of kids, so you know the answer to this question. If a
Okay.
person have a miscarriage, don't they supposed to go and have a DNC?
It depends on how far along you are. If it's early, you might can just pass the baby like a regular old, menstruation or whatever. It
But for her,
depends on how far
she
along
said
you
she
are.
had 4 or 5 of them, but she ain't never heard of that. She never had that.
So you never heard no
I-
DNC? Oh, that's bullshit. Because the doctors would have talked to her about it, saying she may have to have one, but you don't always have to have one. But they definitely would have told her about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that girl wasn't pregnant. Never been pregnant. Never had a house. None of that bullshit. And she knows she didn't tell me, I gotta prove. I said I gotta prove for it. I didn't say if you gotta. How the fuck you gotta prove for it and you stayed the night before? And now you trying to say something different because you got good credit. You don't have no good
She
credit.
tried to tell me that I lied when she said she stayed there the night, and then I showed the receipt. I'm like, it was right after you said you got approved. You said you stayed there.
You definitely showed the receipt. Bam is a liar. Had I came up here that day and lied for Bam, she would have went with it. Go back to that live and listen carefully and see. Had I said, "Yup, that's what happened," she would have said, "Yeah, exactly." I won't say nothing. Remember, I kept on pause, and then I came out and said the truth. She came out with the truth after that. She was gonna let me. Had I lied for her, she was gonna go with it. Bam is a fucking liar.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Point blank. She's a liar.
I just don't
And
like the fact that she
everybody over
allowed
there taking up her.
her
Don't take up
daddy
for her.
to play with
Family doing
people's
the
dead
same
kids,
shit. Same
with
shit
people's
with
kids,
straight with
grandkids.
Rocket and them. All of them gave her all that money. It's the same shit.
Wait, who is? No, I ain't getting nobody shit. You lying?
No, I don't mean you gave it to. I'm talking about y'all
Oh,
over there. I mean y'all group over there.
who?
That's
It
why I
ain't
said
no group
Rocket
over
and
there,
them.
man. I'm everywhere. Shit,
No,
it
I'm
ain't
talking
no
about
here there.
I'm talking about you with straight dropping. That's what I mean. The people over there had donated to her for the little subway shit. That's what I'm talking about. Not you personally, Rocket.
Oh,
Just
okay.
that group over there. Then she came over here and did the same shit. And then them over there was telling us, y'all gonna see. And what happened? We seen.
Mm-hmm.
We just should have fucking listened. And the next group of people gonna see. They're gonna see she don't take no for an answer. You can say she can ask you for 30. You can say, well, I don't got 30, but then you got 20. She do shit
Mm-hmm.
like that. And then you be like, well, let me see if I can get it. Give me 15 minutes. Go the next 3 minutes, she calling you. Did you get it yet? Did you get it yet? Did you so, girl, that's the shit she does.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that loan that girl money know damn well I'm telling the motherfucking truth. Then I'm gonna pay you back on Thursday. Thursday that came 3-4 times. You gotta hit her up. You remember? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna do it this day. That's the shit she do. Like I said, she want to make a list. Let's make a list of how many people that she borrowed money for or that she asked money for. How long that list gonna be?
Long as hell.
Exactly, girl. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. All right, that's all I came up here to say. So I ain't gotta go live. I'm gonna go ahead and delete my shit. But that's all I was
All
talking
right.
about on my
Thank you
live.
for coming up, honey.
All right, y'all be easy. Bye bye.
Much love. But yeah, that does. Okay, 45 say how you ask people to leave you alone but keep stuff going. That's for anyone. Now I will say this: I have been one that have said leave me alone, and I wasn't even bothering that person, and then they start fucking with me about something that had. And okay, so I was over there listening to music and having a good time. She decided to come out here fucking with me. Not on just one channel, she put that shit on multiple channels. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even messing with her at all. Wasn't bothering her. I was having a good time, listening to my music and singing.
See, this all could have been avoided if you'd have just came on the panel the other day and argued with her.
No.
Because I went on her
No.
panel the day before and she dropped me off. So why would I come back
No,
on her panel?
I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you.
No, because certain people like to say, come up on my panel, and then as soon as you say something that you make a point, they drop you down. That coward ass shit. No.
But I did go up there the other day. She dropped me down because I was asking her about because she lied. She said that, oh God, I don't even want to keep bringing up all this stuff. But she was like, I was coming at Mama Terry telling her stuff to tell her, and I was like, bullshit. So I'm asking her to tell me when did I tell what did I tell Mama Terry to tell her. She couldn't tell me nothing because she knew she was lying. And so now she want to drop me off the panel. And then when I came in the chat the other day and I kept asking her about what she said she had spent the night in the house or whatever, she tried to tell me she never said that. I'm like, yes, the fuck you did say that. So she want to fucking block me. So I came back from some of my other channels. She kept blocking me. So it's like, man, I don't have time to play with her. That's kind of what I
Okay.
meant.
Let
Means
me
that
ask
they
you guys
keep
a
making videos
question.
and leave me alone, but they stop making videos on that person.
Let me ask you
Go
guys
ahead.
a question. If you guys had to bet, would you bet they will link this weekend or no?
Cool.
Man, I'm getting down. Fuck this, man.
See, Kelly, you took my petty draws
I just said
because I was
link.
letting it go.
I wasn't gonna say who would win or lose. I wasn't saying nothing. I'm just saying link up.
No, they ain't
Because
linking up at all. I'm telling you. Okay, this is
okay,
what's
let's
gonna
just say
happen.
okay.
Let me tell
No,
you.
let
I'm
me
gonna
just
tell you what's gonna happen.
okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
this is how this gonna go down. And
Yeah,
no
I'm
offense
finna
to
go listen
nobody.
in the chat. I'm listening
Yeah,
in the
go
chat.
to the
Fuck
No,
chat,
that. I'm
Rocket,
be
out.
because I'm gonna
brave.
say some
I'm
real
out.
No,
Rocket.
Rocket, be
No,
brave.
Go to
Be
the
I'm
a
chat because
fucking
I'm
out.
gonna say
cowboy.
No,
some real
Kelly trying to
shit.
drag me into shit. I'm fucking gone. Bye.
Go to the chat, Rocket, because I'm gonna say some real shit.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, this what's gonna happen.
This whole time that JJ Downer, Black Truth ain't on YouTube, and people have been contacting him,
He out
but
of
he ain't
town.
got his phone on, and he's doing something else. Now, when he do come back out here, it's gonna be after JJ way back in where he
Memphis.
live at Tennessee. And when he come back out, he gonna say he didn't know shit about that dude was here because whatever he had going on, probably a barber shop convention or something. They probably, you know, the hair show. They might have been having a hair show because it's gay pride, and they gotta do all these dudes' hair and shit.
Oh no,
So
Lord, no.
he will not have known about any of this, no matter how many people was blowing his phone up and tagging him. He wasn't here. He wasn't on YouTube. That's gonna be the excuse. And then
I'm gonna start doing that
JJ,
too.
his excuse gonna be he took a picture in front of a hotel that he ain't really staying at. So
Oh Lord.
so
I'm
it was
done.
never gonna be no. This is all for you. What he doing is for YouTube.
This is television production at its best. This shit is
There is not.
amazing.
Look. Like Carter said, give us that tour of you in that room. How can you say in one breath you want somebody to link up with you and you down for whatever? You don't care if you get in trouble. You don't care if you die. But in another breath, you're gonna say, and I put the room in somebody else's name so a nigga can't call up here and find out which room I'm
Right.
in.
And I got diplomatic immunity.
Which one is it? You want to be seen or you don't want to be seen? You want to be found or you don't want to be found? You want to be pulled up on or you don't? So I call bullshit all the way around. I'm just keeping it real. That nigga don't want nobody to pull up on him. He went and stood in front of a random ass hotel
with a coffee mug.
Oh wait, he had a coffee mug. Now, hold up. Now I ain't see the coffee mug. He had a coffee cup with the hotel name on it.
Well, I don't know what it said, but it said I did.
Now, if he had the coffee mug with the hotel name on it, he may have actually stayed in that motherfucker. But didn't he just yesterday say he was downtown Atlanta? Because downtown and Cobb County is two different places. You know, I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying.
Yesterday, when he first got there, he said he was downtown Atlanta. Now, today he said he was in Cobb County. If you done stay overnight in Cobb County in a hotel, then why didn't you say that when you first got there and you was talking about this where you was at? Now, listen, again, I'm not trying to instigate shit. I'm just calling it like I see it. But he could have very easily, you know, stayed in that hotel, and he could be staying somewhere else tonight.
He was happy because it had glass doors and it had a pool. I was like, okay, that's what normal hotels have. My ass.
Yeah, and that's true too, Mama Chose. You can walk into a hotel and get a coffee. You sure can, and get coffee because they always have coffee brewing. So yeah, again, like Carla said, show us that room. Give us the tour. Show us the nice inside of your room. Not you don't want to see the gym and the pool because anybody can video that. We want to see the room. Show us the room. Then we'll believe you. And you know, you don't have to prove it to me, but you want somebody to get out of their bed from whatever they might be doing to come pull up in Cobb County to this hotel. Show us proof that you're really there, not just standing in front of it with a cup.
That's true. That is true. I didn't think of that. I didn't really think of.
I'm gonna be every kind of bitch there is tonight when he go out.
Me too.
Oh shit, he gonna be talking so much shit to my ass, god damn it. But yeah, my whole family in the ATL. All my brothers, all my uncles, all my cousins. Okay. Look, now I'll call you in the chat. It's gonna be me because I done bust his whole plan out. I busted all up. I done busted wide open.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this, and I'm being real serious. Like, we just having a family conversation late at night, right? Mm-hmm. It's just me, you, and Carla on the
Hold up, you broke up. I didn't hear you. Okay, say what you were about to say because you had
I'm
broke up.
sorry. Yeah, because I keep getting calls. But anyway,
They always do that to us, don't they? When we get on the
yeah, you
line, here they
guys
go
gotta
calling.
realize it's on the West Coast. It's only 10 o'clock out here, so it's
Mhm.
still kind of early. But anyway, okay, so let's just say this. Let's just say, I mean, okay, I'm just saying, split it, whatever y'all want to split it. Do you think there will be a link up this weekend or no? Because tomorrow is basically the only day.
Well, he said he gonna be there for several days. So he didn't say
I
what his definition of several was.
I know, but when you're a barber, barbershop and beauty shops, the only day they close is Sundays. Y'all know that?
Right, Teresa. Yeah. Okay. Now tomorrow, that's a non-work day for the average barber. Now, also Mondays too. Most barbershops are closed on Sunday and Monday, but not
That's
all. But I'm just
true.
saying. So he
That is
got
true.
all day tomorrow. He got tonight. Most people hanging out right now to really just go and really, if he wanted to. But again, I don't think that that's the lifestyle of this dude. I don't think Black Truth that's not his lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
I just
mean?
don't think I don't think he's gonna run to something like that. Now I may be wrong, but I did see when the other time when all that happened, and Elijah did ask him to come to the hotel. He didn't come to the hotel, and then they decided on some park or whatever. But I don't think Black Truth ever made it to the park. But I might be wrong. I remember some
Okay, so
other
this is okay.
female
So
made it to the
then,
park.
if that's a case, why
But it
keep
really
talking
depends
about?
on where Black Truth live. He might live in some outskirts. He might be in a whole nother little city somewhere. You
Right,
know what I'm
right. No,
saying?
no, no. I get it. I get it. Even if they agree to meet up middle ways, what I'm saying is, why don't we just stop talking about pulling up? Nobody's gonna pull up. This is what I bet, and I'll take bets for the next 5 minutes. I bet they don't hook up this weekend, even though both have cars, though both can get to wherever. Nobody's gonna hook up. My point in this whole thing is nobody in the history of YouTube has ever linked, and they never will. This is all just boxing on YouTube, mouth jacking. That's all it is. That's my point. So who wants to take my bet that nobody's gonna hook up?
You want somebody to say that they are gonna hook up because ain't nobody finna put their money out there for that when they know it ain't happening.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's my point. We all know nobody's going to hook up. So let's just stop even giving it attention. Nobody's hooking up. Everybody's going to go back to their town and go back to work. Like, let's just stop the. I'm gonna drive up. Oh, I bet you will. Oh, and yeah, and then we gonna link, and then I'm gonna shoot. You gonna shoot? No, none of that shit's
No,
gonna
no,
happen.
no. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna count to 5 and walk backwards, and then we're gonna turn around and shoot.
Yeah, this shit is stupid. Stop it. Cause I know damn well I ain't about to go to jail for shooting nobody. This is bad and bougie. I can't be in no type of jail. What the fuck? So I don't expect y'all to be in no type of jail either. None of y'all is willing to leave y'all kids, y'all family, okay, lovely. You about to leave your kids, your grandkids, your family, your husband, all your sisters, everything, your niece, nephews, all for a YouTube beef? Really?
No.
Exactly. And nobody else is. So let's just stop. Let's just say, let's just figure out who's the best cusser outers on YouTube and let's cuss each other out. Because at the
She
end of the
said cuss
day,
her outers, okay?
yeah, so let's just cuss each other out and call it a day. I'm down for that. I'll cuss out 2-3 people a week. And let's just leave it at that because nobody's gonna risk their lifestyle. I know I'm damn not sure not about to get out of my motherfucking vehicles for a prison sale. Get the fuck out of here. So let's just stop. It's ridiculous. Let's stop.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. But I still have my popcorn and my drink ready for if some shit does pop off. I will be the first one in the bushes to watch.
Me too. Me too. I want to see it too. Like if somebody's so fucking stupid that they're willing to risk their whole family's lifestyle for a YouTube beef, I
I
want to see
know,
the shit.
because you just might be the motherfucker that them judges decide to set a fucking example with. Be like, oh, we gonna set an example on this shit right here. Look, R. Kelly got 30, your ass gonna get 80. Goddamn it. Fuck you, mean.
No, I'm serious. Like, if somebody's gonna do that stupid shit, like, okay, you want to be in prison, and we all gonna be like, remember when, whoever, I don't know who the name would be, but remember when so and so did that shit? Oh my God, we all off here in Miami on vacation. This motherfucker's in prison. Get the fuck out of here. It won't be me.
See, you gotta think about it. If I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn I heard Black Truth say he just bought a house. I mean, this man is doing shit in his
Right.
life.
You
He
ain't
is not about to leave the comfort of his motherfucking house to go
No.
to some random ass motel or hotel parking lot and fight with this dude and end up going
Or
to
shoot
jail
him.
or getting hurt or dead or whatever.
Right, or
Or
shoot
taking
him.
somebody else's life. He's
you
not
gonna
about to do
murder
that. I
somebody?
would hope he would be smart not to do that, even though I am instigating and talking shit. But I would hope that he would be smart and not do
But
that.
listen, so you up for your murder beef, and they like, so Kelly, you shot this motherfucker to death because he said on YouTube that he was gonna link you in your city. Yes, that's what I did. Like, get the fuck out of here. None of y'all, all y'all
Exactly.
know, y'all ain't about
Because
to
this
do
the thing, Kelly, this the thing, and I'm being so honest with you right now. See, this is why I know he ain't even staying in that hotel. Because JJ knows that there are multiple people, not just the person who he calling out, that live in Georgia. He got beefs, or he has threatened people all over this motherfucker who just so happen to may have family members or people, or maybe in Georgia. He got people in the bushes that he don't even know that may be in Georgia. You get what I'm saying? In the ATL, they know exactly those locations he's showing. So he's not dumb. I don't think he's in that hotel at all. Okay.
No.
But even if he is, and if he were to go live right now and call my bluff and walk through the hotel, show us his room, his key card, he opens the door with the key card and all that shit, whatever. Then this nigga
You know
got a
why
death
I
wish.
think he was
He
there?
has decided that life is no longer
Right. He want to go
livable.
out.
You know what I'm saying? So he ready to go.
Yeah.
He
He
ready.
tired of the preparation.
Or he ready to
and
do
all
some
that shit.
shit like a shootout, like them crazy motherfuckers that's running around here just shooting the fuck out of people or whatever. He want to go
Lovely.
out like that. He want to make a name for him, no matter what kind of
Lovely.
name it's gonna be.
I said he tired of the preparation, all that preparation H and all that shit. Listen. Nobody's about to do that. Okay.
And then he's putting that woman, whoever he's on his vacation with, at risk of someone probably running him. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's
that's on
not
her.
even cool either.
That's on her. Listen, that's on her. I can't take up for the next bitch. I just can't. It won't. But listen, let me just say this. So this is the thing that makes me think you're right about it may not be the actual hotel, because he
Girl,
was
it
like,
ain't. I know it ain't. I'm just
but listen, let me say,
excuse me.
because he said, I might go in the pool. And I'm like, what? All hotels have pools. What are you talking about? And then he goes, or I may take a shower with glass doors. Sweetie, since like 2000, everybody has glass doors in a
No.
hotel. You
We
know
all
what I'm
know
saying?
what
Like,
he was in before, girl. You had to pay extra for a refrigerator and a microwave. So let's keep it 100. He probably never seen those
I
types
was
of
like,
things in
most
that room.
hotels in 2022, they have glass doors. He's like, yeah, because I'm balling. I might with the glass doors. I'm like, wait a minute, everybody has glass
I
doors.
saw it 45.
And then he was like, or I might get in the pool. I'm like, what hotels don't have pools? Like, I'm just like, I was just like, and that's, I think, when I started taking my nap, I was like, because this is the most ridiculous shit I ever heard of in my life. Like, this
Good
nigga
night,
thinks having
Beverly.
glass doors or having, a pool in your hotel is something special. Like, he really is like, but then I'm just
I
like,
seen them acting like that shit. She staying in special. She got in the pool. This bitch didn't even have on a bathing suit. I don't know what the fuck she had on.
wait, what?
Let me stop. Okay, go back to what we was talking about. We were talking about
No, girl, I'm done. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Carla said he used to having a green bathtub. He ain't used to seeing no glass shower doors. Oh my goodness.
I was like, that's normal, boo boo. That's not nothing special.
Mm-mm. Shit, that lady is showing him the world right now. Goddamn it.
And that's good though. That's
And he
good
should just
though.
enjoy his little vacation. Quit trying to come out here and act like you hard, like you on some
Right.
world tour. Somebody had to bring you there, sir. Come on now, let's keep it real. You didn't drive yourself there in your own shit. Somebody brought you there.
And then to think, that's called continental breakfast. It's free with most hotels. Like, he's like, I just had a great breakfast. I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Like, that's ridiculous. And I might take a shower with glass doors. I was like, oh Lord, this is so embarrassing. Well, no, I might go swim in a pool. Okay, Motel Sixes have pools, sweetie. Like, what are you what are you doing right now? Just go enjoy yourself, please.
Yeah, just enjoy your birthday weekend or whatever it is this lady done treated you for. I'm pretty sure she don't want every time she turn around, she gotta hold the camera while you making these videos trying to threaten somebody. She brought you there to have a good time. Enjoy it and leave this YouTube bullshit alone. I'm just
Right. Have
saying.
a weekend on your own. Like, God damn.
Don't put yourself and that lady in her soccer mom van in risk of getting something to happen to y'all. Like for real, for real.
Yeah. You got your little coffee. Just go on about your little business. But I'm just gonna tell you, all y'all thinking something's gonna hook up this weekend, just go ahead and watch football tomorrow, because it's not. Okay? Nothing's happening.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
tell
gonna
y'all a good movie to watch. This movie that I watched last night was called End of the Road with Queen Latifah and Ludacris. That was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's on Netflix.
well, I want somebody else to come up on the panel and talk about what they expect for this weekend. Like, do they think it's
I
gonna be
just
a
told you ain't shit going down this weekend. He probably already back in Tennessee already. He done put on all three of his little outfits and took pictures everywhere. So tomorrow he gonna drop a video in front of one place. The next day he gonna drop a video, but his ass all the way probably back in fucking Chattanooga by now.
But I just wanted to say this. Your hairline's starting a bit back, dude. Like, and then you at the Atlanta Braves the Atlanta Braves stadium, you might want to put on Atlanta Braves jersey. That's all I would have thought. But hey. For his first little vacation, I think that was good. The little thing, well, I knew wasn't gonna ever hook up, but the first little vacation, that was cool.
Excuse me.
Get out to LA though. I'm sure it'll turn out different if you come out here to LA.
Girl, I don't even think that soccer mom man will make it. Shit, they probably done broke down already trying to get back. Oh no,
Just come out to
maybe
LA.
she went
I
all the way
bet.
out. Maybe she
Let me
rented
tell
a
you
vehicle.
something. I bet you won't go live in front of a hotel in Los Angeles and that shit go down like that. I guarantee you. Like, you just plant right there like 5 minutes. Stop. I think you should continue on with your little vacation thing. Make it
Who
happen.
is swimming in their drawers and telling people they lost the top to their two-piece? What the? Oh my.
What happened?
Oh no. My husband
Oh
said
no.
grown people need to stop swimming in their drawers and telling people that they lost the top to their two-piece. Goddamn.
Oh no. Yeah, you need to
Yeah,
calm
man.
down. Okay, girl, well, I'm about to get out of here. It's 10. I'm getting sleepy. I'm about
Yeah,
to say some shit that
I
don't.
got a show that I'm finna watch anyway tonight. Or whatever.
What you about to watch?
This show is called Devil in Ohio. It's a mini
Wait,
series.
I think that's what I'm watching. Hold on. Let me just watch
It's a
this
mini
real quick.
series about this
Oh no,
girl.
mine is called American Justice, but it's centered in Ohio. That's crazy. But no,
Oh,
it's something different. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Right, this was fun. But
all
yeah,
right.
ain't nothing about to happen. Y'all just go ahead and enjoy y'all weekend. Ain't nobody gonna link up with nobody. It's just you two.
We already know that ain't happening, girl. Cause think
Yeah.
about it. Country Thug told him he was gonna be in Memphis. This nigga went all the way to
Right. If you really want to
Oh
be.
my God. Okay, I can't. But I think Country
All right.
Thug
Peace
is
and
in
love,
Memphis
everybody.
right now or something or
Yeah, he
whatever.
said he was
Dude
gonna
said
be in
I
the
ain't going
he
back to
said
Memphis. I don't go to Memphis. I was like, well, ain't that
I was
supposed to
in
be
Memphis
going
a couple
on?
of years ago, actually, but I don't.
Oh, I
Nobody.
seen Nope, girl. That shit was good, but that damn whatever the fuck was that UF Monster thing was ugly as fuck when it morphed into the last thing it was. I was like, so I could have drew this on. It didn't. It just didn't look realistic. Whatever the fuck it turned into, but I seen that. That was good. Hey Eric, how you doing? I've been missing your lives lately.
Yeah, I've been listening
You
to
be
Eric
going live when
too.
I'm either working or I'm doing something and I can't
Yeah,
watch
he
it
always
right
goes to
away.
live when I'm at work, but I've been listening to you, Eric. But anyway, you guys, I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep.
All right,
Peace
girl. I'll
and love,
talk to you
y'all.
later. Well, I guess I'm
All
finna
right.
get off of here. Oh, I've been on here for 3 hours.
Bye.
3 hours? Oh my goodness. Now, I already know it's gonna be a live about me because I said, see, I got set up. That's what happened. I should have said nothing else about this damn pull up or whatever the fuck is supposed to be going out in ATL. But anyway, y'all know me. I say what the fuck be on my mind. So I said what I believe based on everything that I see that's going on. I don't believe that, and if I was Black Truth, I would go out there to no fucking hotel either. But I don't believe anything is going to pop off because he got too much he got too much to live for. He got too much going on, great things for himself. So he would be a fool to go and run to that foolishness. And I don't believe that the other fool is even at that hotel that he's saying that he's at. I believe he might have just went in front of it and went in there and got a coffee cup out the trash can right there, about the trash can right there outside. He got a cup and stood there holding it or whatever, and got that lady to take that little video for him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna show him this, because I mean, you got that nice ass room. You supposed to be showing that motherfucker off, because I'm just saying. But that's just my opinion. Everybody has one, okay? I'm gonna get my ass off of here now. Um, who finna go live? Carla, I'm about to lay up and watch the movie. What you about to? Oh, Nope. If it's garbage, I'm going live on you. Nope is all right. I just say it's all right. It ain't all that, but that movie with Queen Latifah will probably be better to you than the Nope movie. But I'm just saying, Queen Latifah. And I always don't like her, but I liked that movie. But yeah. So much love, everybody. I'm gonna get up out of here. But I did watch Nope. Me and James watched that one night. It was it's the dude that was in Get Out. or whatever. He has no emotions whatsoever. In any movie that he's in, he's just this emotionless person. So it's interesting, I guess. Okay, the Queen Latifah movie called End of the Road, and it's on Netflix. But I'm gonna get back into this miniseries. I watched one episode of it last night. It was pretty good. It's called Devil in Ohio. So that's what I'm about to go watch right now. So much love, everybody. If anybody make another live on me, y'all don't send me the link because I don't want to watch it. Bye, y'all. Good night.